Ho ho. Ho ho ho. Might have just copy pasted incorrectly. Delicious. Okay, so let's see if I can view myself from a third party. Listen, folks, YouTube might be like a little bit of a headache to stream to, but y'all know I'm not gonna chicken out just because of that. All right, let's see. And it looks good, actually. Fantastic. Troper, welcome. Awesome. Forgive me if I forget who you are due to the different name, but welcome. I'm really glad to see you. I'm happy you're here. Let's fire up the music, shall we? Let's get started. Let me know if the sound balance is off at all, and I will adjust it a little bit. I'm just gonna tweet out the news, and then we'll get going. Then we will get going. How you doing today? Mr. Krabs, hello! Welcome to the stream. Mr. Krabs, how you doing today? Good to see you. Walking a new friend through the early Warframe stages. Oh, it's always a good time. It's always a good time. Where are you? How far are you? Oh my god, for justice, yes. Oh my god, everyone's flooding in. Fire, welcome. How you doing? What's up? So if you're from Twitch, we have a little promo event going on to support the YouTube streams, where I will give you some Twitch stream currency if you are on Twitch, if you watch the YouTube stream. So if you're from my Twitch, you can grab a code from my Twitter, which is in the description. It will be up in just a sec. And I will give you some stream currency. You just have to tell your exact name on Twitch, and I will credit stream currency to your account. Give me a sec to fire that up. So you stream only on YouTube. Onistorm, so starting now, yes. Part of the terms of Twitch's affiliate and partner contract is that you're not allowed to stream simultaneously to somewhere else, which is too bad. But there are a lot of you on my YouTube, and I want to support that part of my community too, because you've all been so supportive, and you're the reason my Twitch has been doing as well as it is, ultimately. So I want to support that too. So we're going to stream on Tuesdays on YouTube. I do stream most other days of the week on Twitch, so you should go watch that on my Twitch, which is in the description. But we're going to stream on YouTube sometimes too. So that's what we're doing today. Let me just fire off the message. And Flo, hello. Fire, thanks for subbing. I'll see you around, I hope. It will be good to have you in our community. We've been going strong for the past couple months. We grew fast. We've been away from Warframe for a month now because of exams. Damn. Iheb, hello. How you doing today? Sorry, folks. We'll get playing. In just a sec. Let me just type up my. Let me just make this promo code, which should be, what should it be? Rhodes, of course I remember you. Hello, welcome back. Okay, great. That's up. Just gotta tweet out the news to the good folks from Discord and Twitter. Lovely. Okay, let's get started. Let me know if the audio balance is off, anyone, and we'll just get going. Dana, hello. How you doing? Sup, Sandy? How are you? Payne, are you asking for my IGN? My IGN is XandyPants. It is the same as my channel name. So what we've been doing recently is trying to get my mods in order a little bit. If you want to take a look, as you can see by rank, I have a lot of the important mods maxed out, sometimes even multiple of them, for my Death Machine rifle. But some mods that it's really important to, you know, have them be consistent with the other mods. I need more credits for. I'm pretty poor on credits, and we were farming the index a lot yesterday to get that fixed a bit, because I need credits really, really badly. So we were farming yesterday, and I got my primed Fever Strike up to rank 9, which is awesome. My next priority is to get Narrow-Minded and Blinded Rage to rank 10. These are really important because I have Transient Fortitude and Heavy Caliber maxed. I think it's important for consistency that they be maxed out. Most builds I make, it's not really important that they be maxed out, but it's important to be consistent, I think. So I'm putting my foot down, we gotta max those out, and so we shall. So many new people coming in. I love to see all the new faces. Hey, you should try one of it. Get out of here. Are you on Twitch right now? No, I'm not. The terms of the Twitch affiliate and partnership thing that allows me to make money on Twitch stipulate that I cannot stream simultaneously to another service. So, no. And I will not be. But we are going to set aside Tuesdays as a day to sometimes stream on YouTube. It won't necessarily be every Tuesday. It might not be forever, but for a little while, we're going to do most Tuesdays on YouTube. K-Abba translates to that, what even? I know, weird, right? Theodore's... Oh my god, it's so nice to see so many faces from the YouTube community. It's so funny how many people are coming out all of a sudden. I've been maxing mods recently too. How do you farm Endo? So Ben Talbot, the reason that I'm doing this in the first place is because briefly there was that thing with Maru where you could turn in brilliant Eidolon shards for 25,000 Endo, and I did it like 6 times, and I got an insane amount of Endo, and I still have an insane amount of Endo. I have a crazy amount of, you know, extra mods and Iatan and stuff too. I have no need for Endo. I really don't need Endo. I have Riven mods I'm not using. I can get tons of Endo. No need for Endo exists. If I were to farm Endo, 2 best ways are to do Huracan, 2 extractors, and then leave. That's a good solo way. Gara makes it very easy with minimum duration. You can just... I'll show you. How about that? I'll show you. I'll do that really quick. If you're in a group, then you can run the arena, Kelidothame's like Rathum arena, and that is very, very useful for... Sorry, I'm just finding my... Right, this one. That's very useful if you're in a group because you can bring Necros, and the targets that you kill, the executioners you kill, can drop a lot of Endo. That's more efficient if you're in a group. If you're solo, I would recommend that you do this. I'll just do it right now. Sorry, I'm missing a lot of people saying hello. Hello, everyone. There are a lot of people that are back. I just have a 5-minute unskippable ad. Ugh, that's garbage. If that becomes too bad, I'll turn the ads off. I'm sure I can do that somewhere. Is the Maru thing fixed on console? It probably just won't happen on console. I don't even... Seems like a really severe bug to me, but they said they didn't even really mean to do anything of the kind. But they did, and for a little while... Oh boy, that was a really, really easy way to get Endo. They accidentally banned a lot of people too, though, so it wasn't all good. So as you can see, we have an extractor. Now we're going to use minimum duration on Gara to create a little vase around it. Now it is impossible for infested enemies to kill this, ever. So we can just leave it alone, except that we don't have enough power cores, and as soon as we do, we can leave and get the next one, and then as soon as that one's done, we can vase it and go to extraction. This is very reliable, it's very easy as long as you have Gara, and it lets you farm a good amount of Endo, because Rotation A on Huracan has a good chance for a 400 Endo pack on both of the first 2 extractors. That's Rotation A. So that's what we're going to be doing. And it's a bit random, so you get Endo a bit spiky, but you do get close to 1,000 Endo on a lucky run, and they take a very short amount of time, as you'll see. So once we have this extractor full, we're going to vase it again. We're going to give it a new vase, and then we're going to leave. 1 more core. There it is. Hello, little birdie. Feed me your core, please. Yes, lovely. Vase broke. New vase. Just kill the enemies that are in here. And now we'll go to the next one. As you can see, it's totally safe over there. And we're just waiting for power cores for this one. Sorry, I'll get back to chat in a sec. I just want to make sure I do this as perfectly as possible for the sake of example. I'm actually going to go back over there and get power cores. Lovely. And base. Lens is a really good weapon to clean out the enemies inside it, because its blast radius is larger than the vase, which is very nice. We'll do that, clean that up. Hope that hits it. Yes, nice. Grab some cores. And then as soon as we have this one full, which we will right now, we're going to re-vase it. Now that vase has enough duration to keep it safe until it completes, so now we can run to extraction. And then again, as this makes it literally impossible for enemies to like get into the thing, it's a bit faster than what people usually do here. Sometimes people do Vauban, but he doesn't block ranged attacks from the Ospreys. They do have a ranged attack. Some people do Frost, but he doesn't stop all the enemies in their tracks. This allows you to leave much sooner than other comparable frames. Gara has made this a much better farm overall, because you can leave much earlier. So now you just have to wait here for the extractor to finish, which it will in just a moment. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hopefully we get Endo, and we did. There's 400 Endo, and let's bang out. So that took maybe 2 minutes, and you get about 25,000 credits every time. You get 200 cryotic, and you get 2 chances for 400 Endo. When you don't get Endo, you usually get credits, which is fine. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Let me scroll back up in chat and get the questions I missed. First of all, music problem has been fixed. We're currently listening to Argo Fox, which is a royalty-free music producer that provides music for free. You just have to give credit, which I totally shall. As you can see in the description, if you want a link to their music and where I'm getting the music you're listening to, that's there. You should totally go check it out. You should check it out. Yeah, so we're using them. We usually listen to Monster Cat because I have that whitelisted on my Twitch, but we don't on YouTube, so here we are. It is a very good substitute. Argo Fox is also a label I listen to all the time anyway, so it was a great substitute. I'll happily show you that build for Gara that I was just using. A lot of this stuff is not important. Let me strip down the build to what you actually need. Corrosive projection, yeah. I want the duration. The efficiency is not necessary. Strength is by no means necessary. Yeah, I would say, like, you want about this much duration. More is good, but definitely not necessary. You really only need narrow-minded. This will make your vase smaller. It will turn your wall into more of a vase, and that will cover the extractor very nicely. It will also give it tons of duration so that you can actually leave, because the wall will last a long time. More duration would actually be welcome here. Maybe we'll modify it a little and add some. I guess Constitution is our only option, so we'll do that. And then having a bullet jump mod is relatively important since you're going fast. Corrosive projection doesn't really matter. You should probably just use Energy Siphon instead. And then after that, I just had a bunch of things to like buff melee weapons for no particular reason. I was just playing around with stuff. But this is like what I would say is the core build. Max your duration, and then everything else is kind of whatever. I would definitely do a bullet jump mod, though. Is this game good? This game is great, of course. Sorry, I'm missing a lot of comments. Let me go back through and get every single comment from the beginning of this stream. Triggered by not having all max mods. Well, it's 2 AM on my birthday and my forever alone ass is here on the stream. Well, happy birthday, dude. Sorry to get to your comment late, but happy birthday. Thanks for being here. I hope that you have a good time streaming. I hope your birthday is good. So is it 2 AM like the end of your birthday, or 2 AM it's been your birthday for 2 hours technically? Tell me which. Somehow Master Rank 7 with 45k Endo and MA1 Ribbon. That's not a bad place to be. That's fine. So fuck Twitch, or no, not fuck Twitch at all. Twitch just doesn't let you do it simultaneously, and I have a really big audience on YouTube, so I'm gonna do both. That's all. We will do weekly streams on YouTube, and we will be mostly streaming on Twitch still, but I want to support you all on YouTube because you've been a huge part of my success. So here we are. Welcome. Still going. How do you unlock Lure? Do they take it out of the game? You unlock it at a certain part of the story. I'm not going to tell you which part for spoiler reasons, but just keep doing the main story quests, and you will get it. Gives you tons of credits, yes. Is Endo something you need to farm? I've never run out since they introduced it. It depends where you were when they introduced it. Again, we used to have the system where you'd combine mods into other mods and then had like fusion cores. Depending on where you were when they switched over the system, you might have like an absurd amount. Depending on how many of the mods that we have, I have almost every mod in the game that's not like very old and hard to get. So I need a lot. Etc. This game is great. I said that before. What was that code you were talking about in the beginning? So, the code I was talking about is a little promo code that we're doing with Twitch. So, those of you from my Twitch community, which is not too many of you, I don't think, so far. I haven't been seeing too many names, but some of you, you know that on my Twitch community, we have a stream currency, and you get lots of rewards for that. That's one reason people come to my stream so frequently. I understand that some of you from the Twitch community are going to be disappointed if I do YouTube streams because you don't get stream currency. So to call to that, every time we do a YouTube stream, I will make a promo code, and if you are from the Twitch side and you send me your IGN in chat and the promo code, which is on my Twitter, which is just below the stream, I'll just give you some stream currency. After the YouTube streams end, I will credit your account with some stream currency, so it's like kind of similar to if we had streamed on Twitch for the purposes of stream currency. I hope that makes sense. It's a temporary solution. I might get a bot to monitor that at some point, but for now, it's a little promo I'm doing, and I hope you enjoy it. Blah blah blah. If you like sci-fi shooting in Diablo, that's a decent explanation of this game. We'll play with this build a little bit more. Let me just get through all the comments. Rossiad, hello, welcome. I showed the Gar build. YouTube stream, yes, for 1 day a week. 50 Mango, welcome back. Scared you, sub Sandy, did I miss much? No, not at all, we just started. Vauban, Vortex, and Bastille are really good. Yes, but again, it's just a little worse because they don't block the bullets from the Ospreys. The Mutalist Ospreys do have a ranged attack, and Vauban's Bastille with Repelling Bastille cannot block those, so... Warude, hello! God, YouTube chat is awkward. Why is 50% of my screen occupied by suggestions of shit to watch? I know, it's really awkward. YouTube's interface for streams is pretty questionable. So just going through. Max Rhinitis, Archoplasmor. Yeah, I mean, you can do lots of things. This is just, like, because you can ensure the extractor's safety perfectly, unlike every other build in the game, you can leave sooner than everybody else. That's the only reason I use this over other stuff. You can do this with loads of other frames. It will just be a little bit slower. Gold Fusion Core drop from Draco. I know, I miss it, man. I miss it. Higher missions will give more credits, it's true. For people that need credits, you will get more credits from higher level missions and mostly not need them, unless you have an insane amount of Endo. Jay, you're here, welcome! 60k Endo and 1.5 mil is low. Well, 60k Endo is really high, and my amount of credits is pretty low. Fancy Butter, hi. Sorry, I just want to get through all these comments. Is Destiny 2 worth it? It depends what you're looking for. If you just want a good game experience for like a short amount of time, then yeah, it's a good game. If you want an MMORPG that will give you a full, like, time-consuming experience that will really like engulf you over a long period of time, then it will not live up to that expectation, and I would say no. But if you do not have that much time, like I do, and you're playing another really big game like Warframe, Destiny 2 could be a really fun side experience. So in that sense I recommend it, but for a major like main game or whatever, which is how a lot of people want to use Destiny 2, definitely don't recommend it. There's not enough to do. But it's really fun. 2:38 a.m. sleep, yay or nay? Stay awake. Are you standing? Yes, I am. We're almost through the comments. I'm catching up, folks. My name's different on Twitch still. The only Adu. Okay. Make some fashion frames, Andy. At some point, we totally will. Why do people keep calling me Andy? Do I count as someone from Twitch or just join the community? Sure. You don't have to do anything special. If you're from my Twitch and you would like some stream currency for supporting the YouTube stream, I'd be happy to give you some. Again, just type my promo code that's been in Discord, in the Discord notification, and on Twitter, in the Twitter notification. Both those are in the description if you don't have them, etc., etc. Okay, Xandy doing the pop quiz as always. What's that build for? This build is for Hyricon 2 extractors. If you want a really fast solo Endo and credit farm, this build is with just these mods, or you can add more, which is what we're going to do right now, is a very, very fast way to farm like a moderate amount of credits in Endo solo. We'll show that one more time since there's a lot of new people here. 63 people watching, this is sweet. Are we like at the top of the YouTube Warframe streaming community? I feel like we must be, right? Let's not let him catch up in comments. I'm all about it, man. I'm caught up. I'm here. My PC autocorrects Xandy to Andy. That's totally fine. My real name is Alexander, so go figure. I mean, my real name, Xander, is the nickname for Alexander. Xander, Xandy. Anyway, so it's not that far off the mark, you know. I wanted to like make this build look pretty somehow. Okay, so here's the additional things we're gonna put in. You can use this build pretty effectively for defense missions as well. And the way I would do that is by switching this to corrosive projection. You're going to want to add Intensify, because at 130% power strength, Gara's glass shards have their max damage reduction, which is great. We still have duration and minimum range for the bases, which is great. On top of that, we're going to add a bit of like late game damage scaling, and the way I had been adding that is with some Gladiator mods. So we can add, say, Gladiator Resolve to give us a bit of a health buffer. Gara has decent health. And then Gladiator Aegis for a bit of armor and also some more combo counter scaling, which is, again, great. Not the best thing in the world, but it's good. And then, ooh, I have Gladiator Finesse, huh? I forgot when I got that. Now we have one slot left. What should we put? What should we do? What? Anyway. Oh no, Limbo's good for Hyricon, that's true. No, he is. Did you have glyphs on your Discord? I do things that can get you my glyph on Discord from time to time, yes. Limbo's a beast for any content as long as you know how to play him. Ooh. Are these glyphs available for console too? Yes. I do have console glyphs. I do indeed. Proud to say. Alright, what are our options? Because we only have 8 capacity. I guess we could use the rank 4 streamline. Let's see. We could do better than that. Not Augur Reach, that'll ruin the build. I was gonna say Augur Secrets, that might let us hit the damage cap on its own. I mean the reduction cap. Let's see if it does. On Garrus 2. Ooh, not quite. Oh, but really close. I think I might be able to live with that. That's not bad. And then we have 7, so we can use really big Madurai mods. But there's nothing but Intensify we would use. Okay, that's awkward. Okay, I don't know. I'm a bit stumped. Suggestions, folks? How do you get Gladiator mods and what's so special about them? Gladiator mods are just some of the new set mods from Plains of Eidolon, set mods. They're just mods that do various things for your Warframe and your melee weapon. And they also all give you critical chance for your melee weapon stacking with combo multiplier, that's all. Went to Cranbrook, there's blah 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 blah. Time to start a Twitch account to get a glyph land. No, you don't get a glyph, you get stream currency. Not a glyph. You don't get a free glyph for making a Twitch account. Have you watched Justice League? No, I haven't. We'll use this. We'll do it again really quick. Why not? Actually, I'm gonna... Rhodes, Blood Rush is this. That mod. Oh, Lands of Fishing Spear actually kind of needs a Forma. Is hurrying 3 days of crafting for 50 plat worth it? No, it's never worth rushing anything. Just be patient. Never ever rush anything. Ever. Don't do it. Resist the temptation. You can do it. I believe in you. Poison Vital Sense. But, I'll live with Speed Trigger, I think. Fire. I would actually rather have the... There's a set mod that I would rather use for that, but go figure. Then we're gonna do lovely. Stream-san. I know, right? Broken Vigor in the last slot. nice recommendation, Jamon. I love it. Alright, so we'll do this one more time to demonstrate what we were just talking about. And then I think we're gonna jump into some index. If we have enough interest, we might do a raid too. Like we'll do LOR maybe. But mostly we're gonna do index. I think I'm gonna make another Zaw. I have a couple other Zaws in mind that I want to show. One of my patrons has the Patreon tier where you get to decide on a video every month, and he decided for this month that he wants to see a Zaw video. So we are going to make a glorious, like, everything about Zaws video, and it's going to be sweet. I'm really happy he asked for that because I have a really, like, a lot of good ideas for that topic. So we'll let the enemies group up. This is actually a really good location. One of them got inside, which very, very rarely happens. I haven't figured out why yet. I think it might just be on some textures. But it happens seldom enough that it doesn't really concern me. What in the world? They're like all getting inside this one. That's strange. Let's make it bigger. Delicious. Give me that core. Also, not that you really need to, but you can actually put glass shards on the excavator too, which is like a cool thing. That is totally possible. So again, this glass should be keeping them out completely. Sometimes it just decides not to. But once this extractor is full, which it will be momentarily... Oh god! Okay. Saved it there. Yeah, boy. It's not a waste if you think it's worth it. After all, it's your money. Yeah, I mean, it's like if you had infinite money, would it be worth it? Like, yes. Like, it would be. You know? So, I don't know. Okay, see, now it seems like it's keeping them out. Very nice. Give me that core. Give me that core. Great. Now I'm going to go to the next one, because this one is safe until it finishes, but I want a power core off that guy. Nope, don't go too close, so it's going to feed it to it. And then let's go over here. Let's shoobity boop 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 over here. Glass this guy. Da, da, da. Whoa! Thanks to Super Chat, Wow Rude. Damn. Thanks very much for that $5, man. An idea when fashion shows will return. Also raid, please. Fashion shows are returning. They're in process. Let me explain the full situation with fashion. And yes, by the way, if you're new to YouTube Super Chat, you can pay to win chat by making a really, really loud chat message. Wow, Rude, thank you for the money. I really appreciate it. That supports the stream a lot. Fun fact, actually, even though YouTube offers less monetization methods than Twitch does, I get more of the money when people use them. I get basically all of that $5, so I really appreciate that. That helps a lot. Thank you. So we have enough stuff now. Hey, look, parent sequence is invading. How nice. Let's clear that off, and then we'll kill parent sequence. So, Warude, the deal with... Okay, we're gonna have to stay here because parent sequence is attacking, like, inside my vase. But that won't take very long, will it? No, no, it won't. Y'all ain't nothing. So the deal with fashion shows is that, at the moment, I have decided that to enforce rules on the fashion channel in my Discord, I need a bot. And currently, I'm slowly establishing the bot that I need. I have a friend helping me. We're fine. It's just going to take a while. So currently it's on pause. I think we got lucky and got double 400 Endo that time. That's awesome. Which is really cool. Ah! Oh god. Anyway, so when that's ready, it'll be good to go. Actually, while Rude, since you asked, about that. I would be happy to post in my fashion dump channel on Discord, which you're on my Discord, yeah? I'd be happy to post on there, like, exactly what's happening, like a status update on it, because I'm sure a lot of other people are curious too. If you would like that, I'd be happy to do it after this stream. Let me make a note really quick. So you've been built Gara to instantly petrify them. So the deal with this Gara build is, again, we're just making a minimum duration vase, if you will, for the sake of protecting the extractors while I, you know, leave. So that we can get our sexy chance at 25k credits and 800 Endo as fast as possible. Because all you have to do is charge up the extractors, give them a vase, and then you can leave. And they have no chance of dying, as long as you don't get a glitch. Anyway. Status update for fashion show on Discord. Warude, fantastic question. I will get right on that. Let me go up through questions. We're going to have to pause pretty frequently here. Because there are a lot of people asking questions, and that's totally fine. We're gonna have to go slowly. So yes, that's cool primary. Yeah, it's awesome. It's called the Lens. Let me show you my build for that really quick too. Looks like that. It's really spicy. It's extremely good. This build is ridiculously powerful. If you don't mind the slow draw speed, which I do, Vigilante Armaments instead of Speed Trigger is a large gain in power. But I find it very annoying to fire this weapon without Speed Trigger at least, and because it does such high damage in such a large area, even though it's got low ammo, you can always reload it, so I find that having Speed Trigger to unload your ammo, get the damage out of your ammo faster, is better. But Vigilante Armaments is also really good. There's a Vigilante mod that increases fire rate by a little bit and gives you a chance to enhance criticals. I think that's probably better than Speed Trigger here, but I don't have it. I'll look up what that is in a sec. Index is a Corpus Arena where you gamble with credits, which we'll show in just a sec. Xandy, you should not use Shade with Gara. When you're invisible, you lose all benefit from your 2. Really? Is that a bug? That's weird. Let me not do that then. Thank you. Good tip. Clutch tip. Da-da-da-da-da. Salmonella, welcome. Triavara with index with Xenosarva, yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Insect Bijin, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm just getting through all the comments. Jzil, I didn't exactly miss your comment, I just missed everything. I'm getting here. I'm literally sitting in the building next to the YouTube building in Mountain View. Cool. That's awesome. You should send them a telegram for me. Tell them I'm coming for that golden play button. Also dance off for Salmon. Okay, Salmon, I will credit your account. Again, give me, for other people, please do send me your exact username on Twitch. It's very, very difficult to search for people's usernames because there are so many that have a little bit of my stream currency. So please do send me your exact username on Twitch. But I know who Salmon is. It's fine. Awesome. A dance off, that sounds dull. Oh, also, yeah, Jay, I'll get you for stream currency. Hooray, I just want the pants. Enemies can't penetrate Gara's wall at all. Yes, it's a solid wall. You can, not unless glitches, which happens sometimes. Sometimes they do glitch through. Yeah, speed trigger, Lens is not that fun to fire without a fire rate mod, in my opinion. By the way, this is Sam the Fit. Yeah, I figured so. Insect Bijin, thank you. I'm really happy you enjoy my videos. I promise we'll get more soon. I've been somewhat busy, but we do have a lot of frameworks ready. So we're going to be doing Stealth next. And if all goes well, then tomorrow or Thursday you will be getting Ash, who has not had a proper build video on my channel ever, so that's awesome. How did I earn currency? Jay, you typed in something close to the promo code and you're here. Song Ode to Caravan. Oh, let's listen to a song. A Octavia song, sure. Spicy. Juicy. Bam. What's stream currency? I'm new here. Awesome. Ramon, so stream currency is a feature of my Twitch stream, and a lot of people from my Twitch stream are really avid about collecting my stream currency to get my IRL pairs of pants, which is my big reward. So to promote people watching my YouTube streams when they happen, I have been allowing people to get a bit of stream currency by typing in a promo code from my Twitter or my Discord when they watch the YouTube stream. So if you type in that promo code, which is in those places, which are in the description, and tell me your exact name on my Twitch, then I will give you some stream currency to compensate for the fact that you don't earn it by watching my YouTube streams. Normally you just gain it, you know, per minute in my Twitch streams, which happen almost every day. And I don't want people to feel left out just because I'm streaming on YouTube, so promo. Not every day I see a streamer without headsets. It took some sound balancing, let me tell you. It took some time, but it was worth it. Anybody want to do index with me? I'm gonna do index a bit. You got to mention about the fact that you can insta heal with Fated Teleport and Life Strike. Yeah. That's no. I mean absolutely no offense when I say this, but I think that's a relatively rudimentary Ash tip. I won't forget that. I got better stuff than that to show. I will impress you. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Ash is funny. He has a lot of like tech to offer and a lot of damage to offer, but none of it is terribly complicated. I don't know. It's interesting. He's a guy. Oni Storm, I'll see you later. Goodbye, Banish. Have a good time. I hope you have a nice day. Have you made an index guide? No, I haven't. Let me see what I can do about that in the future, though. Good request. If we can get a full group for index for people that have power, we can do high risk, and that would be awesome. So please let me know if you want to do index, because I'd love to have you. Jay, please? Oh no, I thought you were queuing up for index. Jay, you're killing me. I will listen to your Octavia song, sure. Hold on. It's a bit sparse. I don't Anyway, that's not up to the channel, it's all up to YouTube themselves. Exactly. YouTube streaming is a bit weird. So I'm not responsible for any jank that comes from YouTube's streaming setup. Cool, Josh. I'm happy that if it helps you. Like to buy stuff in the pants store. You gotta go to my Twitch stream. Oh god, we still have the Atarax. Okay, well, whatever. We'll live with it. So, we're gonna Rhino skin up. We're gonna Rhino skin up. Zandy, I'm not leaving, I'm just saying hi. Oh, okay. Mesa's good for index. Yes, she is. It's a bit more energy hungry, though. I find Rhino with a melee weapon is very, very easy. I think it is the easiest way to reliably get it done. With very little chance of losing, ever. Sithy, hello, welcome. I'm doing pretty well, how are you? I'm not going to use Ivara with Zenostar Navigator for the index because she's too energy hungry and it's unnecessarily complicated. That is a great tactic, and I'm sure that you will very easily complete your index runs by using it, but it is harder than it needs to be. Rhino with an Iron Skin build, very simple Iron Skin build, will still very reliably win with a good melee weapon, and that's all you really need. And also, because I'm focusing on the stream chat, I need something as simple as humanly possible so that I can catch up with... I want to buy the glyph. Yeah, again, just go to my Twitch chat. We're not going to micromanage that, so if you want anything from my Twitch stream, just go to my Twitch chat. I don't have to be streaming, by the way. You should just be able to type in the commands, and I'll get them even if I'm not streaming. So feel free to buy it. I just won't get to it till after the stream. If you want to buy my glyph with money, you can support me on Patreon, I guess. if you want. We got another new patron last night too. It's super exciting. Patreon's been growing. Why not stream on Twitch and YouTube? PK, so Twitch's terms of service for their affiliate and partner programs, which let you make money, do not allow you to stream simultaneously on another service. So the answer is I'm not allowed to. That's why. For Index, I see Wukong a lot. Yeah, that's a decent one. But again, you have to keep your energy up. And I don't want to. I want to face roll, so I can answer comments. By the way, what can you use this stream currency for? Again, Ramon, it's a feature of my Twitch streams. I'd really highly recommend that you all follow me on Twitch, because I'm going to stream most days of the week there. But yeah, the audience is a lot bigger on YouTube, or at least it is for now. The reason it's bigger is because I'm more popular on YouTube, and I've never streamed here before, so the novelty is probably attracting a lot of people. But again, for it to be viable to spend all my time doing this instead of making videos, it's gotta be able to make me money somehow too. I know that sucks, but it's true. I still gotta eat, you know? And I like to set up my system so that I can do what I want to do without ever like focusing on making money, and it still gets me fed. So that's why we're doing it this way. But again, like it's fun to stream in a different platform. So child roll on Discord for Patreons when? Salmon, we already have it. That's already up. Did that a couple days ago. People who are in my Twitch looking for stream shop stuff, details on that are just below. Just scroll down on Twitch, and you will see how to get the shop. Oh, Andy Palm's got it. Nice. I can see my Twitch chat at the same time, by the way. So if you're talking on Twitch, I can see it. So you're a full-time streamer. Well, I'm a full-time content creator. It's not streaming alone is not enough to be full-time support for me yet. I kind of wish it was. And maybe I'll eventually get there, but it's hard, man, to be able to full-time support yourself with just streaming. It's a lot. We're getting there, but not quite yet. So combined with video revenue and Patreon, I do make a low but usable full-time salary with all of my content put together. So yes, I mean it's what I do full-time. I do have like mild other work, but it's not an extensive part of my income. This is really fun. Going ham on this is so what about the older YouTube streams? Don't know what they were, but you did stream. Those were simultaneously on Twitch. They were never only on YouTube. How much shall the stream last? Couple hours. Like, I don't know. Hour and a half, 2 hours. It's gonna be kind of short, but as a first one, but we can go for a little while. Certainly got the audience for it, folks. If you all are gonna have fun watching, then I'm gonna try to keep streaming, but I gotta go to dinner tonight, too. Let me look, I might become a patron. Sweet. I would love to have you, Salmon. Oh my god, Salmon as a patron. This is my dream has come true. Oh right, we're dying now. Okay, so we've completed the, we've hit our point mark, so now we're just gonna die. I'm actually just gonna literally AFK and just read chat. Again, Onistorm, I've never streamed only here. This is the first exclusive to YouTube stream. And again, we're just AFKing so that the timer will run out faster now that we've completed our wager target, because that makes us money faster. Make a personal goal, that's the best way to avoid burnout. I agree. Can you give us some other recommendations for good index combos? People have been giving some, like Ivara. A stealth frame with Zenistar is good. Ivara particularly good because you can move it around. Wukong is good as long as you keep his energy up. Rhino is great, as I have shown. Codename ISS. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Welcome to the stream. And I saw a couple other follows earlier. Thanks for following me on Twitch. It helps a lot. Let me like walk toward the enemies so they kill me faster. But yeah, Inaros with a melee weapon is good. I don't know. If you're somewhat tanky and you have a method of dealing damage well, like a melee weapon, then it'll be good. I feel like for Spin to Win, wouldn't Frictionless Nezha and Atarax work well? Well, you don't need to move around very much in the index. Mobility is not at a premium here. And Rhino's Iron Skin is much stronger than Neja's Warding Halo. And they otherwise, if you're going to use them for nothing other than their Warding Halo or Iron Skin, then Rhino's better just because he's tankier. You don't really need to move around that much. But Neja would be fine too. Yeah, that could be good. Finally, they killed me. You need to eat? Yeah, I know, right? I'm such a chump. Do you know anything about Maiming Strike coming back? When yes, when? If yes, when? Yeah. This December, I believe. So the Acolytes are coming back, and they do drop all these mods. So hopefully you'll be able to get Maiming Strike. It's still really rare. I just want you to keep in mind, even if the Acolytes, the Acolytes are coming back this December. Even when the Acolytes come back, Maiming Strike is still a really rare drop. Like, just to be clear. So you may still not get it. I'm actually going to try to... Oh, you can't scan people. I gotta bring my Helios in here. Oh, you can't bring Helios either. Garbage. I gotta bring my Sinoid Heliocore in here. My Heliocore. Hey, look over here. Hey. Okay. Anyway. It feels kind of weird. I'm in the comments of every video. I'm a Twitch moderator and subscriber, and yet I still just have the pleb rank on Discord. Well, Jay, that just shows how equal my content creation is. You, Oh, come on. You can do it, enemies. I believe in you. Come on. Yep. Uh-huh. One more. You can do it. Good job. There it is. Let's get that money. This girl is into me, but I'm not into her. How should I friendzone her? You shouldn't. You should just talk to her. Politely. About how you feel, and let her know that you're not interested, but that you understand her feelings, and that is the best way to deal with it. You should not, like, passive-aggressively friendzone her. You should just tell her that you do not feel the same way. Energii, hello! Atlas is good for Index, since he can completely stop the enemy team from scoring. Oh yeah, that's true. Can you show your Ak Bronco build? Sure, but it's just 100% status. I'll show it after this, though, yeah. It's awesome. It's the Ak Bronco build. The Ak Bronco Prime build. It is the good build with this weapon. What are you? Get out of there. What was it? It's like chilling down there. Chroma's pretty good in the Index. Yeah, I mean, again, lots of frames can be. We're just talking about, like, who is the most streamlined, the easiest player experience, the most face roll. If we have to do this a lot, and I'm gonna answer comments while doing it, it better be easy. That's all I'm trying to say. Hydroid OP in Index, huh? Nice. Hold on. Let me not stop to answer comments while I'm being killed. Blend these enemies real quick. I promise I'll use a weapon other than the Atarax once we get out of this match, so it's not like eye cancer to watch. Luckily, since I have a spin attack hotkey set up, I can very, very easily like just click one button and do it instead of like raking my wrist over the keyboard, so that I do not get carpal tunnel. But it's still it's still a bit painful to experience. Hey, there we go. 10 money in the bank. I go with a dagger and paralysis Valkyr. Yeah, that's good too. Valkyr with Hyrudo is a standout option. Can't decide whether to watch you or the Warframe stream. You mean the dev stream? Because this is a Warframe stream. This is which Warframe stream? I don't know. Watch both. Oh god, I fell off. Panagu here. You want to check out some Dojo obstacle course after your run? Yeah, maybe live. That was really cool, by the way. I told you when you sent it to me. That was damn cool. Folks, Panagu made a like a racing course in his dojo, and it's wicked cool. You know, in fact, we're gonna have to go check it out. It's so cool. Panagu, definitely. I am definitely up for that. Hey, give me those points. Give me those coins. Give me that cheddar. Give me that cheddar. Give me that cash. Oh, better not die. Right quick. Boop. Oh, death. I feel death coming. Oh, I took it as my operator. I suck. I'm trash confirmed. Trash tier at Warframe confirmed. Okay. Haro! Enemy. Please die. I have dealt an adequate amount of damage. In exchange, I was hoping that you would be dead. What do you think? Tell me your thoughts, my dear enemy. Let me shoopity boop 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 in this little corner. Oh, an enemy found us already. That was fast. Rip. No, give me that coin. No, hey. Enemy Wukong. You're bad and should feel bad. Okay. Give me them coins. Give me them coins. Okay, enemies, leave me, for once, I'm asking you to leave me alone. Usually, you come nowhere near me, even when I'm just okay, anyway. If you don't get Mimic Strike drop, then just buy it for like 200 plat. Yes. If you really want it, which, like, again, it's not the end of the world not to have it, but if you really, really want it during the event and you don't get it, I would definitely recommend that you buy it then. That is still a good time to buy it. We're all getting 800 platinum next month. Yeah, well, the price drops a lot when he comes. Yeah, we're not... no, we're not. Unfortunately, no. I wish, but no scar. Goodbye, Toxic. I'll see you later. Nice, non-annoying song. Yeah, I know, right? Isn't it nice to have music that isn't, like, ear cancer? We're almost there. If this Spectre turns in their stuff, then we might be good to go. Oh, not quite. Close. Relationship advice with Xandy, I know, right? I tried Ash, it was a lot less smooth than Rhino, yeah. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, I mean, Sithy, I don't keep non-prime versions of frames once I have the prime version. I don't feel I need multiple copies of a Warframe, but there could be uses for them. There are a lot of people who rave about having multiple Excaliburs, like Joey Zero, or like Jay has a bunch of different Limbos. Some people really like that. I don't really see the appeal, but people who have a huge amount of different builds for them, obviously that you need space. So, yeah. Love Dr. Xandy happens more often than you would think. It's true, man. I want to go index with my Wukong. Sure, send me a message. You on PC? Exactly. All I do is make Warframe builds and give and use relationship advice. It's a pretty good deal. Any ideas for next framework video? It will be Ash. The other two are a surprise, but the theme for this next week of framework is stealth, and we are revisiting one of this channel's like early classic builds. I will give you that as a hint. Jay, I'm trying to flatter you by saying that that you have all the Limbos. Will you make a Zaw build? Yes, we are going to make a new Zaw. I honestly think NX would be easier if it didn't have AI teammates. I know. if the mods would just leave us alone, then... Kill me, please. I wish you could do emotes in here. How's your progress on doing LOR? Not great. I wonder what the delay is. Seems slower than usual. Jamon, so if you're talking about the stream delay, YouTube has a larger mandatory stream delay than Twitch does. I actually have a beta feature on Twitch that lets my stream delay be really low. But anyway, memeing is worth more than Argon. That's true. Oni Storm, I'll see you later. Supersonic Oak Promotions. Hi. How you doing today? What's up? Gandalf, hello, welcome. I'm confused by YouTube streaming. I know, right? What's the Bronco and Rhino build? I'll show you right after we're done, which will be in about 10 seconds. I don't have Twitch. That's totally fine. Nikiski, I'll see you later. Have a good day. Joey has a lot of Excaliburs because he likes to flaunt his Excalibur Prime. Well, and because he has a lot of Excalibur builds. Like, he has a ton of Excalibur builds. Made my first Zal. What shall I name it? What type of weapon is it? I will christen it with a good name. Permanent Invis Assassin Ash. It's true. Delay, we're talking minutes here. Well, part of the problem is the chat is really fast, so I want to answer everything, so I'm going back up. YouTube all about that anti-stream snipe stuff. That's true, but the larger delay is that there's just a lot of chat. This is the Bronco Prime build. It's 1 forma. It can be 0 forma if you leave off pathogen rounds, which you can. The goal of this build is to get 100% status chance before multi-shot, so that all of the pellets you fire, and there are quite a few of them, inflict a status effect each, and then you're going to make that amount of pellets higher with Barrel Diffusion and Lethal Torrent. Remember, these don't actually increase your status chance. You need 100% status before multi-shot. These make it look like your status chance is going up, because they increase your status chance per trigger pull. But to make shotguns have every pellet inflict a status, you need to have 100% status chance before multi-shot, or it divides the status chance among the pellets. And even if it looks like you get to 100%, you won't get all of them. Pathogen rounds is here to weight us more toward corrosive, because that's why we're using this. We're stripping armor with it. But you can use whatever mod you want here. Some decent choices that I'm not using are... Maim is okay, but it doesn't have very good slash damage. Seeker is good for crowds. You will need 1 more forma, but it's good. This weapon has atrocious critical stats, so don't put crit mods on it. Reload speed is not unwelcome. You could try stunning speed or the normal equivalent. The reload speed's not unwelcome. This weapon can unload its magazine very fast, and it's powerful, so having more reload is good. In fact, as we play with it going forward, let's try using that. We'll do quick draw. How much? Okay. You gain a second off quick draw. Okay. Anyway, there you go. This animation is Limbo Noble. Somebody asked that. Limbo Noble. Sword looks kind of like a sickle. Call it, I'll think about the name. Mimbo Noble. Nice. Ooh, Warframe. Yeah, boy. Do you use the Shrapnel mod for Rhino to explode Iron Skin? Yes, you always should. If your Iron Skin gets really, really weak and you can't take it off, then it's like you never had it, because at that point you will die and you can't stop it. So you should always use this mod, because it makes the weakest part of your defense much stronger. Because if your Iron Skin gets lower than 100%, you could just get some energy and refresh it. This is the build I was using. This is specifically for the index, just to clarify that. Rifle Amp is totally random. You can use any mod you want. Just keep in mind, Steel Charge is not that good. This just is not a very strong mod in general. So just keep that in mind. Use it for points if you like, but just keep in mind it's not like that powerful. So Growing Power is a fine option. In fact, honestly, probably that's better. I'm not even using a rifle. Again, rifle's just the stand-in. Why does the Limbo stance not give him the Limbo dash? Interesting. Wait, status chance is divided by the amount of pellets, so if you had 90% on a 10 pellet gun, it'd be 99% for each pellet. Unless you hit 100%, as Jay Zilla said, the math is a little more complicated than that, but basically yes. Status chance in shotguns is very low unless you have 100%, at which point it becomes insane. This Adorex build is whatever, but I'm going to switch the weapon so it doesn't hurt everyone's eyes. The Arcane Lanzo Fishing Spear, of course. We have Doriga, but that doesn't matter. Panagu, yes. Take me. Show me the obstacle course. Do it. Oh my god, I'm so ready. Okay, let me show you this awesome obstacle course. It's so cool. Well, Ben Talbot, shotguns are actually better with crit than normal because having a lot of pellets makes the critical chance average out. So much lower critical stats will still be viable as long as the math works out, because you won't have them like like, not even out. Like, if you fire a single shot, you have lots of pellets that each have individual crit chance, so it evens out like a janky, swingy crit chance. Here it is. Oh my god, I'm so ready. Okay, get ready. Are you ready? I was about to ask about Ironclad Charge, and then you prevent my question with index-specific build. Well, no, I mean, I think you should pretty much always use it. You just, you know, how good it is going to depend on things. And then you could have gone, like, that way. There are just, like, lots of different cool kinds of obstacles. And it, like, guides you pretty well. This one you have to crouch at the end. I remember a lot of this from the video. Here you're gonna go up. I'm just walking through it this time so you can, like, experience it. Then you go back. Jump over that. You have to go through this. Oh god. Okay. Might have forgotten about that room. My memory might have been a bit spotty there. Weave through these. Jump over that. Under this. Probably go over that too. Through here. Excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna try to do it faster. It's kind of weird if you want to compete because the server stutters sometimes. Yeah, I see that. Alright, I'm gonna try to do it slightly faster, just for fun. I like that it's got a lot of stuff that's based on reaction time mostly. Like that's good. And it's got a lot of things that slow you down. Oh, too high. I could probably kind of save it. Not really. He's lagging through it, but going really fast. Anyway, it's really cool. Like, I think it'd be sweet to have, like, this kind of thing, like, weekly. Like, we'd have somebody design it every week, and then we'd just, like, all do it. Thank you for letting me show it, Panagu. As always, you have been a glorious help with epic, alternative racing things. How do I find a clan to join? Just been building my own hall and it takes so long. You can join ours, if you like. Jay, what game do you have in your dojo? That sounds cool. Kind of weird how the downward bullet jump provides no momentum gain and you just spiral downward. Well, it does give you directional control, which matters sometimes. But it's true. I wish it like made you go faster, like fall faster, you know? So, again, we're going to do it again. If people would like to join me, I would love to have you. I would really love to have you. It will speed things up. So do let me know if you want to come. Just message me in-game. My IGN is XandyPants, and we'll get to going. Also, chat has slowed down just a little bit, so if you had a question that was which was missed, I would love to hear it. Have you ever played Warframe on console? Only incredibly briefly, and it was a friend's account. Like for my own, for like an account I owned, no. It would be cool to sometime. I really like Big Jim is a Warframe partner, Warframe streamer that streams on both console and PC, and that sounds really cool. Like it would be fun to have like an account and a community on both. But I do not even own a console at the moment. I have not owned a console for a very long time, actually. Oh, you're still in... Oh, Jay, you are down for Index. Okay, sorry, I wasn't clear. Next time I will take you. That's awesome. This thing doesn't even have its last mod, because its last mod is supposed to be, Hey. Knock that off. Its last mod is supposed to be Prime Fever Strike, but I don't have space for it. Hey, friend. Hey. Hi. We're friends. You like me? We hang out sometimes. Come on. Yeah. Cough him up. Come on. I need a loan. I need a little loan. Sure, you'll be happy to oblige, yeah? What's the best Excal build? There's no best build in this game. That's not... That question is always impossible to answer. There are lots of good Excalibur builds for lots of good, different purposes. So if you tell me what you're looking to do, I would be happy to help more specifically. But that is not enough information to give you an answer. There's no answer to that question. But I would be happy to answer a more specific one. I don't know if those portals are really like worth stopping to kill, but they're so satisfying to attack for some reason. Zaw name though. Yeah, I liked Sickle Cell. Somebody suggested that. That's good. It's not bad. Still thinking though. Xandy, will your dojo kick me for being offline for long periods? You mean my dojo or my clan? Dojos I have no control over, because they're DE's servers, so I don't know. My clan, yeah, if people are not playing for like months and other people want to join, then I do usually make space for them. But all you have to do is let me know you're back, and I'll add you right back in. So it's not exactly a problem. It's just like we're gonna make space if people aren't using it. Sure. Okay, then one that gives the most utility. Something would be sure. So I would recommend Max Range. Max Range gives you really good radial blinds, which is perhaps Excalibur's best ability in a way. And you can use that with any, like a dagger with covert lethality or a hammer or whatever, to do a crap ton of finisher damage and kill pretty much anything in your way very easily. So that's a great thing that you can use. That's very easy to build. The other reason that Max Range is really good is because it's also one of the fastest builds in the entire game. Excalibur Slash Dash covers a ridiculous amount of distance and is one of the fastest racing frames as well. And it's a really good choice if you want to move around planes of Eidolon really quick. One of the best choices, actually. So it gives you both those things at once. It's decent for his Radial Javelin, but that ability is not that strong, unfortunately. So you could, it makes it more usable. So if you like it, then there's that. And it's not bad for Exalted Blade. Again, like at longer ranges, having the range to increase the fall off, it does that, right? Somebody corroborate that for me. That will somewhat compensate for your lack of power stats, which normally you'd want for Exalted Blade, but go figure. Anyway. I named mine Purgatory. Zaworldo, nice. Like a jack of all trades type. Yeah. So I mean, something witty, you could do that and then maybe get a little power strength, so Exalted Blade is still pretty good. And you'll be very fast. You will have really good radial blinds. Your Exalted Blade will be okay. And then you can control a large area with radial blind. You can move around really fast. It's a really good all-around build. I would say, like, just give him a little bit of everything and then give him as much range as you can get. That will be a very good, like, all-around build. For your survivability, I would add Vitality. The Chromatic Blade really hurts your eyes, though. I don't mind it. Oh yeah, I mean, Ninja Cowboy, you don't have to play every day, for goodness sakes. I mean, I don't want you to. Getting a bit low on time here. In this index, I mean. Zaworldo has to be a rapier, and must exclusively be used with Limbo. Yeah, I feel that. I am afraid, so I'm going to bank. Real quick. Mow these guys down. God, this weapon does a gross amount of damage once you get like a few status effects. Could you not? When you would instead, could you not? Please. Enemies. Please. Cooperate. Please. Just let me absolutely shred you with this status weapon. Please. Come on, let's be reasonable. Delicious. Okay. Ugh. I don't know. It's like it's hard to imagine Dio using a melee weapon for me, like a specific melee weapon anyway. Oh, oh, oh! I see you, you little sneaky. You will not escape. Okay, good to go. One more. And luckily our timer's already really low, so... Ooh, baby. No? You won't? You won't? You're really gonna do me like that? Enemies? Moo. I'm still not a fan of the new polearm stance personally. All it really offers are lots of slams, and there's plenty of ways to do slams with literally any melee. But they let you do them without jumping or moving around, and they let you do them like without stopping your relentless melee attacks. And it also gives you, Jay, the main thing it offers, the main thing the new polearm stance offers, from my point of view, is guaranteed slash procs on polearms. It gives you guaranteed impact procs too, but having some guaranteed procs are really, really strong. I'm not sure this saw is actually better than Galatine Prime. I think I had more DBS yesterday. Yeah, but this has guaranteed procs, and this is missing a mod, and many other things. Stance is more versatile. Do you think things like Warding Halo and Iron Skin should get a buff? No, they're already plenty strong. Iron Skin is way too strong. Warding Halo is fine how it is, in my opinion. Could use a small buff, but I like that it's worse than Rhino Skin, Iron Skin. I don't think it needs to be as good. It's a bit hot. I'm gonna turn down the heat really quick. Hold on. And while turning down the heat, I have a prime opportunity to show you one of my favorite things. Cactus water. Tastes like cactuses. I loves cactuses. Cactus water is delicious. And I hope that you can enjoy it with me. Cactus water. This stream is not officially endorsed or sponsored. This is not an official advertisement for true Nopal cactus water. So don't, yeah. You can ignore versatility if everything dies in 2 to 3 spins. But with this weapon, things still die in 2 to 3 spins. They just, if they're heavier and they won't die that fast, then it will still kill them because it has so many slash procs, so guaranteed, and it scales up so high after, you know, the first couple hits. You know, pretty much any endgame built melee weapon will kill anything in 2 to 3 hits, except when they don't, and when they don't, this weapon still kills literally anything, you know, in like 4 or 5 hits. Oh, that cactus water, juicy. I do have a standing desk, yes. Let me go back up, see if I missed anything. All my Zaws have a universal theme to their names. They got frigid. That's cool. Nikana Prime or Galatine Prime? Galatine Prime is a lot better Nikana Prime. Iron Skin with Ironclad charge is insanely good, yep. Da 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 da, la da da da. 1.3 million Iron Skin. Drink cactus juice, that's the quenchiest. Exactly. Hi, just became a sub. Benjamin, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Cheers. Cactus water. Do you have a stand-up desk? Is it good for long gaming sessions? Well, TJ, it's kind of complicated. So, it's good to use a standing desk if you're comfortable with it, but you should keep in mind that if you play for a long time, it's gonna make you really tired. Sitting for medium periods of time is not good for you, but standing for long periods of time is also not good for you. I personally feel, just like my body's feeling, is that if I have to do one or the other for like 5 hours on a stream, I feel better standing than sitting. And I think that a lot of things in our current society ask you to sit for a long time. We are not often, except for a job, like a physical labor job, we're not often asked to stand for long periods of time. We're usually asked to sit for long periods of time. So especially if you're a student, I wish I'd had a standing desk when I was a student. It will be a lot better for you, especially if you take breaks. If you can sit down for like 5 or 10 minutes and then stand up for an hour, game, whatever, you're going to be very happy. Your body's going to be happy. You're going to be happy. You got to make sure you stand like a certain way too. Your feet should be not pointed straight forward. They should be flared out to the side a little bit. They should be shoulder length apart. That stuff matters. You gotta stay hydrated. If you're a lean person like I am, which you can see pretty well, I'm a bit small. I'm tall, but my body's not very big. I burn calories really fast, so you are gonna need more food, a little bit more food, if you stand up all day instead of sitting down all day. There you go. Secure Electa renamed as Demonetizer. Ironclad charge only buffs Iron Skin duration now instead of lasting forever. I'm pretty sure that's not true. Ninja Cowboy, in my testing, that was not true. It might have changed recently, but in my testing, the buff only shows for the duration, but your Iron Skin does not retroactively get weaker when it goes off. It does save the power strength value you had. Love the new physical health stream, I know, right? Drink cactus water and get a standing desk. Get your life together, Tenno. No, Jay, oh, I know it was a reference to Avatar: The Last Airbender. I am well aware. And I was proud of it. It's the quenchiest. Do you have lizard tail with your cactus juice? Unfortunately not, I'm fresh out. Poke, poke, poke. Poke, 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 poke. Delicious. Poke, poke, poke. Poke, poke, poke. Hey, we have EV spam now. I can use my abilities, my other abilities. Delicious. Gotcha. For like 1 second. We have like minimum duration, so it's not gonna last very long, but everyone, what are your, let's say, top 10 frames? Ooh boy, that's a lot. We only have 33 Warframes, you know, right? Anyway, top 10 is most of them. When do you do races? Usually every Wednesday, and we had been taking a break for a little while, but we are gonna start back up either tomorrow or next week. We do them on Wednesdays. Around this time of day, just on Wednesdays. By the way, I heard some people coming in saying they were new subs. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. I'm glad that you're enjoying my builds. We have a lot of frameworks lined up for this week, but I think some of them are probably going to bleed into like this weekend. Schedule at the moment is one coming out tomorrow or Thursday, and then one coming out Friday, and one coming out Sunday, I think. So we'll see. But I have a lot of videos I want to make right now, and I'm a little bit busy in real life. So we'll see. I'll do the best I can. Still got lots of stuff to do. I have absolutely no lack of topics. Best signed on in the game is the Steam Workshop. Yeah, well, to be fair, that doesn't surprise me that much. Like, I don't think that's that surprising, personally. No, I mean, hey, you asked the question the way you wanted. I was just commenting. Like, top 10 is lenient, because that's like a third of the frames. For me, I would say definitely in there is like Neja. Let's say like Neja, Volt, I think. Who do I have the most fun playing? You know, I always have trouble with this, but people ask what my favorites are so often that I've been trying to answer it more. Delicious. I'm almost tempted to say Rhino, but like I don't have that much of a good time with Rhino. I really like Harrow. I don't play him that much, but he's one of my favorites when I do. See, like there's stuff like that too. Like as a content creator, I don't necessarily play my favorite you know, like even if I had a favorite, I was that kind of person, I wouldn't play them like that much comparatively because like I need to play other stuff to like make videos about it. You know? That's why it's hard for me, I think. What are your top 33 Warframes? Get out of here. Did you get to draw Prodman once? No, but I actually do plan on doing that. That is something we will do at some point. A lot of people have expressed interest, including myself. Seriously, for missing a mod, like this is a good melee build. Faux real. Delicious. Oh, up. Why are you running this mission? To get credits. This is a very, very good solo, duo, you don't have 8 people to do raids credit farm, and I need a lot of credits. I have a ridiculous surplus of Endo, so I could have most of my mods maxed out right now, and the only reason I don't is because I have so much Endo that I ran out of credits. So we're doing this to get tons of credits really fast. Huzzah, we're done. Now, take me. Take me into the abyss. Okay. Lovely. Can you fish with that melee? Yeah, it's the lines of fishing spear, man. Of course you can. He gambled all his credits and lost. No, don't tell people these lies. I had too much energy to die easily. Jay, be a good teammate, man. Come on. You just gotta suck. You just gotta suck a little bit more. You gotta be a little bit less good at this game. That's what I need from you. Bam. Hey, there are still mods. Let's make sure you get your healthy dose of mods. There we go. Good job, mob. It's making it easy for me to die. Let's speed up this process a little bit, shall we? It's so funny when you start trying to die in the index. It's like suddenly the enemies are just like bad at attacking you. Yes, there we go. Good. Good job. There you go. You can do it. I believe in you. Good job. Nice. Should have named it Two-Lock Fishing Spear. Considered it. So it would look more like it. I am going to remake this actually, Gandalf. Probably with similar parts, but I may rename it. And there's one part that I was considering switching out. So we might remake it. We are going to make there's a Za I want to make today. Ah. Feed them. I hear there's a farming setup for Endo and Rathum. So, TJ, 2 ways that I recommend farming Endo. First one, if you are solo and or just like more relaxed, feel free to do Heracon on Pluto. Do 2 extractors and then leave. Do the 2 extractors as fast as you can and then leave. And then run it again and again and again. You get a moderate amount of credits, which you'll need to use the Endo, and you also get a chance for 2 400 credit packs, which is great. And it is very easy to do solo. I particularly recommend Gara, and in fact I'd be happy to just show you a little bit later in the stream. Like, yeah, after a couple more runs of this, I'll show it. And we'll take a break to make a Zaw too. But yeah, that's a really good Endo farm. If you have a group with Necros, I highly recommend that you do Rathum with an organized group, and you will be able to get a lot of Endo really, really, really fast. Actually, just for fun, let's... I'm going to grab Legion for comparison. Now keep in mind, again, the Zaw you just saw is missing a mod. That mod is going to be Prime Fever Strike, I just don't have space. Just keep that in mind. Where's my Legion? There it is. There she blows. Here's my Legion build at the moment. And let's roll back in. After this, I think, like after 2 more maybe, I don't think I need that many more. Why are you trying to die? I need the counter to go down. So once you, the way this works is here. Let me show really quick. After J. Okay, so as you can see, what we're doing is it's like sort of like betting, I guess, or like a risk return thing. So you put up 60,000 credits, you get it back if you win, and you make a bunch of money. To win, you have to get at least 50 index points and win at least 1 round. So the way that we're going to get money the fastest is by getting to 50 points as quick as possible and then just like letting the match end as quick as possible. When the other team scores, you lose time on the clock. So once you have 50 points, you just want the clock to end as quick as possible. So feeding the enemy points makes the match end quicker and makes you more money. Yeah, Gandalf has the setup. 3 Necroses and Ranged Nidus gives you a huge amount of Endo per run. So if you need Endo and you have an organized group, Gandalf, that is exactly what I just said, but then that's a very good way to do it. If you can organize a group to do that, which not everyone can, which is why I mentioned Heracon, that's a good farm. You do also get a pretty decent amount of Endo from the Heracon thing. With decent luck, again, you're getting like maybe around 400 Endo per run, and the runs take like 2 minutes-ish. So you can get a somewhat comparable amount to doing the Rathum thing, but if you have an organized group, that is going to be the fastest way. Oh, juicy. So beautiful. Michael, I'll see you later. Thanks for being here for a little bit. I'm stuck in this thing. Okay. Please let me out. Is it faster and easier to do 4 25-point missions and get more credits than 1 high-risk 100-point? No, but it is faster to do medium risk multiple times instead of high risk. Medium risk gives you about 2/3 the credits of high risk, and it takes half as long, so it's better. As far as I know. I am far from being an expert about the index, but I do know a little bit. Ooh, why are you only using melee? So we're just because it's easier. Melee is really powerful, and you have limited ammo in here. You can only get ammo from those pads over there. So melee is a really easy way to make sure you can always kill everything you encounter. It's also really easy, if you have like decent mods, to make a melee weapon that can destroy the executioners, compared to other weapons which will need some beef on them to tear through executioners as fast as possible. So I don't know, just because I think melee is the best option, basically. It's easy too. Again, we're I'm spending a lot of time looking at the stream chat, and not at the screen. So having a way to kill the executioners that does not require me to stare at the screen and aim carefully is really important. I would be doing this differently if I was playing like alone, but I'm playing with 55 other people, so or however many people are watching right now. My chat collator is a little laggy when it tells me how many people are watching. Come back. Come on. Come on. Don't be shy. There we go. Delicious. Give me those coins. Can you make a crit dagger zaw all blah 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 blah? So Ninja Cowboy, you should never make a weapon, you should never willingly make a weapon only crit or status. You should always make them hybrid. Zaws are pretty much all hybrid just by nature. Like, you can't make their crit and status low enough to make it not worth building for crit or status. But yeah, I mean, you can get a Zaw with decent crit as a dagger, and it's really good. I think I might still have mine, but if not, then we can talk about it. Crit without status is really bad, though. It's just worth noting that, like, just as a thing about this game in general. Without the ability to strip armor in some way, nothing is good. So you don't want just crit. That's not desirable. But with Zaws, you kind of don't have a choice. You're gonna get the status anyway, so that's good. Anyway, we'll take a look, of course. I did indeed make a hybrid dagger Zaw, and it was really good, because the dagger stances are actually not bad at all. They just, dagger stats are just bad. No, Rhodes, it's not. You're not being offensive. It's fine. You didn't do nothing wrong. Oh, well, no, hold on, I'm gonna die. I keep forgetting I have to refresh my iron skin. Because these enemies are so weak. So weak. Weaklings, all of you. Delicious. Give me those coins. No, come back. What the? Where did that enemy go? Oh, you're still here. Hey, buddy. Oh, this might be the other one. Garbage. I'm garbage. There's a link that is 32% crit chance with 14%, and Guandao is a good example of a crit-only weapon. No, it's not, though. That's the thing. Like, Guandao is a good weapon overall, but the fact that it has only crit is the worst part of it. Guandao is good, but again, you still want status. You still need status. You still need armor stripping from somewhere. So it's not really. Again, Guandao is good, but you need an armor option. No weapon is good without a response to armor. I mean, either that or you're talking about a level where everything is good, because it's not, armor is not a thing. Oh, it's time to feed. Okay. Yeah, so there's a link that is 32% crit chance and 14% status chance, and again, like, that's good, but usually having more status is better because you can get the crit more easily. It's easier to get more crit with Blood Rush. Blood Rush gives you a ton of crit, so if you want to do both status and crit, which you do on every weapon, if possible, you want it to be like more status than crit, because that's the better way to like be even, you know. I would say Guandao will last longer. By the way, look at the color of this juice. Isn't that pretty? It's really light tasting, but it's like, it's a very dark color. Ah, lovely. It'd be funny if one day you made a build of a Warframe with the worst stats, as in it's harder to play with that modded frame than without any mods. Oh, that's pretty easy. I mean, just take a Warframe like, Ninja Cowboy, I'll see you later. I hope you had a good time. It looks like, almost like red wine through the camera, but it's like, it's a bit cloudier. What color is this more like? It's like a little bit closer to being cranberry juice colored. Just go make a cactus themed Oberon and be done with it. That sounds funny. You've been a great help, Jzilla. I think we almost have like 1 million credits again, so that's nice. I love ale with similar color. Yeah, it looks like, that's what I was thinking. It looks like a lambic, like a fruit lambic, like a raspberry lambic, maybe? Ugh. Amberish? Yeah, it's like a little, it's like a bit of an amberish, like, it is close to the color of red wine, but it's just really weird, like, poor prickly pears getting annihilated for my hydration. Ugh. Freak of Nature. Hello. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? My dear Freak of Nature. I actually have a pumpkin-themed Gara fashion. That's close enough to cactus, right? Yeah, totally. Jay, that sounds funny. People's Gara fashion has been, like, really surprisingly good. I feel like she's not super easy to fashion, but people have come up with, like, a lot of good stuff. You're all weaklings. It's delicious. I've always wondered, how does the credit booster work with the index? What about first daily mission? It just works. The credit boost, I believe credit boosters just have full effect for index. I know I've done that before, and I just kind of forget exactly what it did. But they work. Shred these guys up a little bit. Delicious. Stealing Jay's index points there a little bit. We have a local brewery with good craft beer, like $2 a pint. Whoa, that's spicy. I'm not a huge beer drinker, but like that's awesome. I live in Vermont, Burlington, Vermont, which is a very like craft brew, like local made things location. So you do get a lot of similar fare, but I'm not super big on it. It's very nice to have now and again, though. I was told boosts have full effect, but you don't see it in the rewards. That sounds right to me. Does daily first win work on index? That would be cool. That'd be a good thing to do. Ha. I saw that point sitting there waiting for me, and I went for it. I snagged it. I have full credit boost, permanent credit booster anyway, thanks to Prime Wallet. Delicious. Primed Prime. It's primed game. Warframe Prime. Oh, hey. Welcome back! How is your thing? Hooray. YouTube stream is surprisingly really good. Oh, that might have came out when it was supposed to say in a thought bubble. No, I'm just kidding. I knew it was going to be pretty big. I just didn't expect it to be, like, this is quite a nice turnout. Which is really, really exciting. Juicy. XandyPants, it does. Awesome. We should totally do that. I will remember to do that on my resets. That's awesome. I meant Prime Access. Yeah, no. I know what you were talking about. I was just screwing around. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. Give me those coins. I just find the index chips like really satisfying to pick up. I don't know. I just sort of enjoy the index. Like it's been growing on me as we've been doing it for the monies. And it's really nice to fight enemies that can actually take like a couple of the hits that we can dole out, you know? Like fighting enemies where you can actually use like a weapon's damage potentially, at least. Not always, but you know, like you can try. Do my parents love me? Depends who you ask. You gotta be careful with that question. I'm really cynical about families. I would argue no. I would argue that most parental love at least starts out as a very blind feeling, a very wish fulfillment feeling, which is fine. It might be affectionate, but is ultimately not very specific to the person that is being loved. And part of my definition of love, personally, is that it be specific to the person being targeted by it. General love is not real, in my opinion. That doesn't mean it's not good, but it's not. I just don't call that love. So I don't know your parents specifically, but there you go. That's my best answer. Skittles, don't quote me. Please don't quote me. Oh, sorry. BW Skittle. Is that like a BMW or a VW Bug, but a Skittle? So I was running the Estilla in Sortie 3 yesterday. Yeah, I know, it's gross. It's a really scary weapon. It's not like I don't really feel it's that overpowered, but it's really good. It's very good. I think we're good to go. Life is a digestive tract. The further you get, the crappier it becomes. Yeah. I disagree, actually. BW Skittle, only if you do it the wrong way. Don't listen to what everyone tells you. Society encourages you to live in a way that sucks. Don't do it. Instead, do not. Do literally anything else and life will be awesome. My life has gotten better every moment I've been alive. Get Life Strike. It gives life steal. Where's this guy? Edgedai, where's referring to what? Referring to who? Because it's certainly not going to help me. Not the way I'm playing Rhino. I really wish we didn't have this invulnerability period either. I mean, I'm happy we do for like other missions, but like in Index, is it really necessary? Like, there we go. Come on, come on, come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Yes, good job. Stomp. No, more Amprex. You literally have an Amprex on your head. Kill me. This is so sad. It's so sad how incapable of defeating us these enemies are. There we go. Good job. She was like, "What did you say?" Slide attack. Oh, slide attack. Now we're getting serious. This music is awesome. What is this? Zenkai! Transistor. Cool song. Zenkai. What a badass name. It's like part of the initiation into being an electronic musician is you have to have a dank name. You have to have the dankest possible name. You're just not a record labels are like, your name is boring. I reject it. Music is good. Name is boring. Rejected. I did the math, and the 2 medium indexes would take 800 seconds versus high risk around 700 in my experience. So in the end, at the rate you're going, then you get 337 credits per second versus 285. Okay, so it is a lot better. It's not crazy better, but it's a lot better. GGJ, thanks for the help. It made a big difference, my dude. All right, let's level up some mods, shall we? Shall we? By rank. Narrow-minded. Alright, how much is it gonna cost to get these? Oh. Okay. We might wanna do one more. But it hurts. Oh, it hurts. Okay, we're doing Blind Rage first. I care more about Blind Rage. Oh. Okay. Oh. Alright. Guess I'm not doing high risk ever again. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's challenging. That exists. Challenge is a thing that exists. Let's sell duplicate mods for money. Not Hunter Adrenalines. Not all Hunter Adrenalines. I'll still sell 17. Not all Hunter Recoveries. I'll still sell 13. Not all 15 auger messages. Are you? Actually, none of these. Just for nostalgia. Hunter Command. I'll sell 6. Kinetic Ricochet. Get out of here. Shield Charger. Actually, I'll save those. I'll save 10 of those. Tether Grenades. No. Already have it. Flechette. No. Hunter Track. I'll save 5. YouTube exclusive stream, damn. Yeah, boy. Gotta get that cross-pollination going, man. Let's save 5 of those. Game Square, hi. How you doing today? Let's just save all my Hunter munitions. Let's go ahead and save those. No. Oh boy. Jzilla finally maxing out Blood Rush. Yeah, boy. Static Discharge. Yep, that's going. That's going. This is all going. Pain Threshold. Actually, I'll keep one of these. I might make like a jank build with this. Thormagnetic Shells. Again, get out of here. I'll keep a Stinging Thorn. Keep 3 Stinging Thorns. 2 Stinging Thorns. Hunter Synergy. I only have 4 copies. Damn. 4 system reroutes. Spicy. Alright, anyway, that's enough for me. Bam! No, we're not gonna transmute. I need this money. Don't tell me to transmute. Narrow-minded. Let's max. Oh my god, max hype. Bam. I use Guardian Divisional Stingthorn, Dispatch Overdrive, Covert Lethality, and Narumon Fatal Teleport for Index. That sounds spicy. I got literally 2 Flux Rifle Ribbons. Oh god. That hurts me. That kills people. Please talk to your doctor before using a Flex Rifle Ribbon. Oh boy, I hear word of a catalyst alert. I will not have enough credits to be transmuting for a very long time, so I do not have an interest in keeping the gold ones. Survival in Arcwing? Oh no, but it's a Uranus mission. Alright folks, Orkin Catalyst Alert, let's get it done. Real quick. Who are we gonna bring? We need to bring the quad Gurkata loadout. The Daka loadout, the Daka Volt. Prisma Gurkata, Twin Gurkatas, and the Grakatana. This is the ultimate Grineer sword of justice. Nice stream. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Successor, welcome to the stream. For those just joining, this is not wine. This is cactus juice. Delicious, true nopal cactus juice. This stream is not officially sponsored by True Nopal. Hashtag could be officially sponsored. What about Prime mods? So, let's talk about that briefly. Since we're spending a lot of time maxing things out, let's talk about why I'm maxing out the things I'm maxing out. So, as you can see, we have most of the core corrupted mods maxed out. We have all these, you know, basic and uncommon mods maxed out. These bullet jump mods are up on the docket. Tainted Mag is not worth it. And for the build I'm using... Sure, Jay, I'll have you for a survival. Equilibrium, eh. And then as you can see, most of my Prime mods are at rank 9. Prime Continuity, Prime Flow, pretty much a ton of them are at rank 9. Prime Point Blank is going to stay low because I don't usually use it. I probably will put it to rank 9 like eventually, but I keep it out of videos to prevent threatening new players by having there be a mandatory primed mod in every single shotgun build, in every single melee build. But I do use it like privately, obviously, so there you go. Nobody uses Arcwing, so this doesn't matter. Link Health will get rank 10s. Magnum Force is useless, and it was a mistake to level it. This mod is just very low value. I just have it because it's a little bit better, and I do use it on some builds. Healing Return is next on the docket. Anyway, the reason that the Prime mods are not rank 10, the reason I'm ranking them up in this way, is just because it is the most cost-effective way to rank up your mods. Since mods cost more to rank up, each rank, like exponentially, but they don't give you more benefit per rank up as you rank them up. The most cost-effective way to rank up your mods is to rank everything of a certain rank, you know, to like 5, and then everything of a higher rank to 5, and then everything of a higher rank to 5, and then the lower rank to 6, and then the higher rank to 6, and then the higher rank to 6. You see what I mean? So the reason we're doing this is because I have been faithful to that mindset for the entire time I have been playing Warframe. I've been playing for about 1.5 years now, and that entire time I have never leveled up anything ahead of time. I've always leveled things up in groups. I did every gold rare 10 mod to rank 8, then all of them to rank 9, now all of them to rank 10. I did every primed mod to rank 8, then to rank 9, then to rank 10. Before doing any of them, as you can see, I haven't maxed a single primed mod the entire time I've played, because it's not cost effective to do that. They're all worth it without maxing them, so it's not a problem with that. There are some things like some prime mods are so barely better than their normal version that it's not even worth using them, like, until they're a higher rank. One example is Prime Fast Hands, where like this mod, because reload speed calculates kind of funny, this mod is so barely better than Fast Hands, unless it's like rank 8 or so, that I just had, you know, jumped it up. Anyway, that's why. Are you free to play on this game? No. I've spent what I think is a pretty normal amount of money. I have bought a Prime Access before, but I do not always buy them, and I do not even really frequently buy them. I also received one as a gift once. I don't buy Platinum that often, and when I do it with a discount, except in very dire situations. Maybe I'll buy a little. I do buy a lot of cosmetics, but they're mostly for videos, and those videos make me the money back that I spent on them. So given that, I think it's a relatively normal amount. I've just been playing a lot for a long time, and I've received a lot of gifts, and I have spent my resources very efficiently. I'm not free to play though, no. There's also the capacity issue. That's another thing to consider. You're not necessarily getting the best gameplay experience by maxing things out, because then you have to put more forma on your Warframes for less of a benefit. Leveling everything up to an even level instead of maxing one thing and not other things is better for forma efficiency as well. Okay, let's grab J and do some potato alerts. Too much cactus. Oh. That was a bit overdramatic, let's be honest. Ugh. I still haven't maxed redirection since I use Vitality so much more. Yeah, redirection is not good on very many Warframes. I know this is kind of greedy, but is there any way to get or earn a shout-out? That's not really greedy, no. You immediately asked to earn it. That's not greedy. Yeah, Rhodes Gaming, so you have a couple options. If you strictly, like, just want to buy, like, a larger, like, presence on the stream, YouTube does offer a service called Super Chats. You can pay money, and you will get a, like, big, fancy chat, you know, message that I will see as being different, everyone will see as being different. And I suppose that is a way to, like, pay-to-win chat. I'm paying attention to you already, but if you want more attention, then I guess you can give me money to get it. If you want to. I kind of don't recommend it personally, but I really appreciate the support if you have the means. But you don't have to earn my attention. It's here. It's really nice if you want to support. That's all. On my Twitch stream, there's a stream reward that you can, like, literally just force me to say things. That's one of the more basic stream rewards. So if you watch my Twitch stream, that is a readily available reward that you can grab. Big Oof, welcome to the channel. How are you doing? First time seeing this channel. Awesome. Well, as you were apparently not aware until just now, I am universe famous Warframe YouTuber XandyPants, and welcome to my channel. Somebody, I think I missed the comment a couple of minutes ago, a couple hours ago, where somebody asked, like, what the X was for in my name, and the answer is my real name in real life is Alexander. My real name people call me in real life is Xander. So it's just Xandy instead of Xander, because that's more brandable. And there was, I had this girl, a friend of mine in college, used to call me XandyPants, and it stuck. And I think it's funny, and I like forcing big fancy corporations to say XandyPants as though it's a serious thing, so that's most of the reason why. In philosophical fashion, there is of course a side to that too. Part of it is that I like to keep things more direct, like more blunt. I do not like a pants-on approach to making content where you act like a professional and everybody thinks you're a Goliath of the industry. Ovocash TV, if you spam in my chat again, you'll be permabanned. Everybody ignore that, please. It's just spam from a YouTube bot. Just ignore it. If you are actually a human, which I suspect you are not, if you spam again, I will permaban you. Do not advertise in my chat. I'm sure that goes without saying for most of us human viewers, but you, bot, I suppose you need to be told, don't you? Yo Zandy, what's the best way to go about optimizing weapons specifically for quick melee? Basically something that doesn't rely on the combo counter. Well, Mato, what you should know is that quick melee still uses the combo counter. Mato, you should still use combo counter mods for a quick melee weapon. If you're talking about a weapon to be used like without the combo counter, like not necessarily used through quick melee, but just like used without the combo counter, I have tips for that, sure. But I'll need you to specify which one. So again, just to be clear, using a weapon only through quick melee attacks, i.e. like not having it be your active weapon when you're fighting with it, that is what quick melee like technically means in this game, so I was confused. And for that you would still use the combo counter, and I recommend mostly focusing on what the weapon class's quick melee animations are like. You know, whether they're good, how fast they are, etc. If you are asking, which it looks like you are, yeah, it would be on something I'm not primarily using melees on. Yeah, so if you're asking for something that you're just not going to use that often, then first thing I would recommend is a slide attack melee, and I would love to give you an example of that, but it's a lot weaker without maiming strike. Second thing I would recommend is a slam like type of melee weapon, or a melee weapon that has a trait that makes it have some utility beyond its damage, of which there are quite a few. A great example of this would be the Oma, which has very good slide attack damage, incidentally, but it also has powerful slam attacks that do a large chain lightning that will stun enemies. That's a great choice. Those are some of the things I'd recommend. We can get more into it after this mission. That's a good question. I care not for these pitiful humans, I am Grenier. Exactly. What's the best way to get neurodes? They're harder to get than I thought. Big oof. I personally have had the most luck getting neurodes in Plains of Eidolon, actually. I found that the drop chance out there is quite generous, compared to in normal Earth missions, like the drop chance is really low. If you have Lua unlocked, if you've done the second dream and you have Lua unlocked, that is a very good place to get neurodes. For spoiler reasons, I'm not going to explain how specifically, but by killing a special type of enemy on Lua, you will get a lot of neurodes. That's a really easy way to get neurodes. I would recommend that for general play, but if you don't have that yet, if you're a newer player and you need neurodes for something, I would recommend Plains of Eidolon. But that's just from anecdotal experience. Like, that's just, I just personally remember getting a lot of neurodes out there, that's all. The YouTube chat says you can go to 200, but you can go to 201. That's weird. Wait, 201 what? Money? For super chats or something? Goodbye, Manic. Hello, Manic. Bam, got him. God, this melee weapon is good. The Grakatana strikes again. Look at the ridiculous amount of damage this thing does. Like, not that these enemies are that strong, but like, God. You're the reason I'm not able to do my 100 million damage attacks. Yeah, well, that's why, man. Guilty as charged. Thanks, I'm trying to craft Chingukatas. Oh my god, yes. Big oof, what I will say, is if you want it now, I totally understand. Because it's awesome. Twin Gurkatas is awesome. But if you're willing to wait a little bit, I do kind of recommend that you just like go through the story first and go to Lua first, because that will make it much faster, farming them much faster. And Twin Gurkatas is not very good without good crit mods. Or it's not bad, but it's much better once you have good crit mods. So it will be better later in the game anyway. So you may find some logic in waiting till later, but I totally understand if you don't want to wait. Just a small recommendation. Tonfas have an insane aerial attack, also a really good slide attack. Oh, 201 characters, interesting. Have you shown the Zaw Dagger yet? No, I have not. I will, we will check it out right after this, along with a bunch of other melee stuff. And I am going to stop streaming kinda soon for today. We'll take a look at some Zaws, we'll take a look at some melee. I'm going to jump off and go to dinner with my girlfriend. In fact, let me like find her so I can coordinate that in a secco. Where the enemy's at. Delicious. Also, healing return doesn't need channeling to heal you. Yes, that's another one. Meito, yeah, Hyrudo is also a really good option. Healing return with a very fast weapon. I particularly recommend, like, Nami Skyla, or, Kogake, or, Prisma Obex is one of the best, healing return weapons. Oh, here's Extraction. Healing return is excellent on polearms, that's true. Weapons with good range. And polearms have excellent quick melee, that's true. Anyway, cool. Yeah, lots of good suggestions, people. I love the cross-pollination suggestions. Suggestions. Can you try to make a build for the dagger that doesn't involve finishers? Oh yeah, it's easy. I mean, it's the same as any other good melee build, really. Melee builds are not usually these really strict things. Usually it's mostly just about like looking at whether you have good crit and or good status, and then just like putting on the mods that are good for that. And we have so many good, like, competent melee mods that you can kind of just pick what you want to some degree. But I'd be happy to show you. I mean, sure. But I'm also going to explain how to do it, because you don't really need to be told every specific build. I can definitely teach you to just make the best build for any given weapon. A girlfriend with a gamer with a girlfriend is a miracle. Not in this day and age. I think that used to be true, but nowadays, like, everyone is a gamer, you know? See Volt zip by here, gotta go fast. Yeah, I know, right? Healing Return is a good time on Helios. Does that work? Wait, how does that explain? Does that heal the Helios or heal you? If it heals you, that's amazing, and also really, really glitchy. And I just, like, wow. That enemy was like, I'm gonna make my dreams come true. Maybe not. Let's get this riot shield going, shall we? I died somehow. Twin Krakas. Okay. Healing Return works on Deconstructor, right? But what I mean is, like, does it heal the Helios or does it heal you? Because if it heals the Helios, like, Helios doesn't have that much health, and Deconstructor doesn't attack all that fast. Would you prefer Kubros or Sentinels? Sentinels are dramatically better due to having vacuum. If they did not, then Kubros and Kavats would usually be better by a lot. Okay. While we're loading out of this mission, or let me leave my group first. Hey Anna, yeah? When do you want to go eat? How about in like an hour or so? Okay. It heals Helios. Your speed was throwing off my time for charged glaive throws. Yeah, well. Yeah, I'm garbage. Anyway, let's see what Zosby still have. I might not still have the dagger. I might have gotten rid of it. Totally got rid of it. Okay, garbage. I'm garbage. Let's, now that we actually have some money, what parts do we have in the bank? I really wish it would let you just search for, like, weapon parts. Or does it? Nope. Another Forma. Delicious. Another Orcan Catalyst. Delicious. I can finally make more Virtuous Tempos. Yes. Anyway, okay, let's go make some yaws. Drug Race Custom, thanks for following me on Twitch. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for checking out my Twitch channel. Yeah, so listen, people, we're gonna stream for another, like, half hour, 45, talk about melee weapons and Zaws and stuff. And then I'm gonna go, but I stream most days on Twitch, not on YouTube. And it's awesome. You will get stream currency. You will get various other glorious bonuses, like the fact that we can play Monster Cat music, which is dank. It's just, there's less of a stream delay. That's another bonus. There's many other benefits. So you should totally watch me on YouTube too. I mean, I like that you're here, but if you want to watch more streams, then you should check me out on Twitch. My Twitch is right in the description, and you should go follow it. Virtuous Tempo, what does that do? It's a it's an amp arcane that gives you a chance to get more fire rate when you kill something with your amp. It boosts your fire rate on kill, not on headshot. It's really, really good. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for following me on Twitch. I really appreciate it. Welcome to Twitch. I use it with, what's it called? Let me just show you. Anyway, it boosts your fire rate by a lot on kill. So I use it with my particular amp, which is Schwach Prism with Klebrick Scaffold and Clapcore Brace, because I have a lot of energy to fire my Klebrick like aimbot laser thing, and when that kills a Vombalist or something, I get more fire rate, and then I can fire my Schwach over and over and over again and burn down the Terrorist's health, which speeds things up a little bit if I'm clearing a Vombalist. Good Night Bear, thanks for the follow. Thanks for following me on Twitch. I need more Eidolon shards. Oh, I just need money. That's so silly. Ramon Blitz, thanks for the follow. Welcome to Twitch. Thank you all so much for following me on Twitch. That's so nice. Let's look at Zaz. For a Secco. I don't know how much like standing I have either. That's of concern. Let's look at today's special first. Event is over, but Hawk's Daily Special has an infested handle. Oh my god. Yes, it does. Well, this is a janky looking weapon. Let's take a look. Way too much crit chance. Meh. It's alright. It's pretty janky. Way too much crit chance. Should have more status. Better min-max would have been achieved with more status. Still not awful, but even a terrible Zaw is not awful, you know? Every time I enter Cetus, I get to fishing services and standing cap done. What am I doing? I know exactly. Once I have enough to buy a resource booster, I'm probably just gonna like fish really hard for like 3 streams and like mine and stuff, you know? Farm wisps, mine, and fish. It'll be like a weekend farming hype train, and it's gonna be awesome. Oh god, I have like no standing. Okay. There we are. XandyPants, just heads up, if you're partnered with Twitch, you can't stream live on YouTube. You can't stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, but there's no way for them to prevent, you can't just like magically prevent people from not streaming on YouTube if the accounts are not connected in any way. So I will further investigate that, but it had been brought to my attention that you can't multi-stream, which is good, I got that, but you cannot, I could just, like, it could be an unrelated account. It's not, I am not their property. My stream is associated with them on Twitch. So yeah, don't worry about it. Thank you for bringing it to my attention, but don't worry about it. Dance off. My Twitch name is Ramon Blitz 38. Awesome. Thank you. Registered, my dude. Get those pants. Okay. Let me see what Zaws I have that I don't want, because we could gain some. See, I'm attached to this, but it's not actually good. So, And then for the Jabberwock, this is no longer the best rapier. So, Grakatana, I might make another version of this. That's another thing I was considering. It would be, let's take a look. Because I can look at the Syath. Oh, I can build this too, nice. Okay, so we'll grab that. What I was planning to make is the Syath with the infested one-handed handle. And I'll min-max the links. I heard Zaw daggers do a lot of damage. Zaw everything does a lot of damage, really. Plague Aquin. I have no strikes, garbage. And then I have a link. Okay, so I could see it. So let's quickly go build the Syath, another Syath. What's the stake? Fair Steel, that's all fine. One Breath of Eidolon, fine. Let's build more Fair Steel. Yes, I can. I'm gonna go pee, I'll be right back. One secco. Welcome back. Yeah, they patched out the covert lethality Exodia one-shotting. That was funny though, for a little while. Like, what? You know, it was such a head scratcher. Just what in the world, you know? So, let's see. What can we show? So we're talking about like builds for different kinds of melee. Let's talk about that. Let's keep talking about that. So, if you want like a stereotypical slide into people build, I think the Tellus Boltace is pretty much the poster child. Something like this. You can totally use Corrosive instead of Blast, if you like. It doesn't matter that much, but Corrosive is great. Let's just do that so people don't complain. Yeah. So again, Pressure Point. If you have Maiming Strike, then there you go. And then if you have that, then Organ Shatter. Spoiled Strike. This is one hit. No more than 2 elements, or you're gonna get massive diminishing returns. Prime Breach, I recommend because you get better cleave. And then Prime Fury is an open spot. You can kind of put something else here. So that's a basic look. Again, this type of strategy gets a lot worse if you don't have Maiming Strike. This does pretty incredible single hit damage. You get in the area of 20,000 damage on your one slide attack. So pretty insane single hit damage, and Tellus Boltace will vacuum the enemies together so they're easier to hit. So if you miss the first time, vacuum them up and then slide again. Other direction, kill them all. Very, very nice. Stance is good, provides momentum. It's a good weapon. If you don't have then I mostly recommend that you go for a slam type of weapon. The build for this is going to be a bit janky, but again, like, this is already a bit of a janky topic. So, what I will say too, for the person that was initially asking about, like, using a weapon, a melee weapon build for something you're not going to use that much, to be direct, mathematically, you should still use the combo counter. The benefits from the combo counter mods are so large that even if you only attack for about 5 or 10 seconds, they're still better than every other mod in the game. By a lot. Like, by a huge amount. So even if you don't intend to focus on meleeing, you should still use all of the combo counter mods. Pretty much. But if you absolutely insist on using a different style of melee, there are a couple of viable options, and again, one of them would be slide attacking. Another one could just be using the melee weapon for utility. You mentioned Hyrudo for some healing. Prisma Obex with healing return is good. Oma used for its chain lightning on a slam. Heat Dagger has a heat thing on its slam. You can use the what's it called? The Cost Assist. Has a like stunning trail on its charge attacks. You can use that. You could make a glaive for throwing if you happen to have the Orpheus. You can use that for a stun. You can use Kestrel. Where's my Kestrel? This doesn't really like do good damage, but it sends enemies to space. Like, it just ragdolls enemies straight to hell. So if you want an enemy to fuck right off, you just throw this at them, and they're not gonna die, but they won't be there anymore. Yadmiril, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. New Dagger Stance is a finisher combo that goes right into covert lethality. Exactly, it's ridiculous. I'm glad you like my Volt Prime. It is very snazzy. Thank you. I worked super hard on it. And it's got four Gurkatas, all the Gurkatas. Jacob, school was so boring. Yeah, well, that's how school rolls, man. I feel it. What's your thoughts on Plague Kirpath, Jayap, and Equana Ruhong 2? Status and stats. That damage spread sounds good. It's got a good spread of crit and status. More status wouldn't be bad. That's a decent spread though. The only thing I would say, if you want to like min-max your Zaws a bit more, is because most melee builds, most powerful melee builds, focus on combo counter mods and Blood Rush and Conditioned Overload and etc. The trade-offs for like all the stats for Zaws are pretty much even, but attack speed is better than damage, because attack speed will give you more damage faster. So overall, I personally recommend that you always go for the faster parts. You always opt for the faster parts, because the melee weapons get better if you attack with them faster, in a non-linear way, whereas if you give them more damage, they get better in a linear way. That's just the way to min-max. It's not really necessary. If you like the look of a weapon better, or you find it easier to pull off combos at a certain speed, that's a great reason to not use the fast parts. But I do personally recommend them overall. If you want to go really, really crazy on min-maxing a Zaw, like this beastly fucking thing that I have here. This is not totally min-max, this could be a little better. The double status mods are not completely ideal, but it's still pretty good. Mishmo, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for following me on Twitch. Sonic or Space Program, though. I know, right? Hey Zandy, what melee weapons do you believe would best synergize with Hydroid's passive of summoning tentacles with his slam attacks? Haha! So, Jordan, so we're talking about stances there. A really good one, Seismic Palm is a good one, that's true. But a particularly good one is the new Polearm stance. It's got a very easy slam on demand. Let's show that real quick. Not on Volt. Let's play with that a little. What's your Oma build? I'll look at it in a sec. Where are we going? We're going to go to Earth or something. The new polearm stance as well, yes. It's called Twirling Spire. I'm going to show you it right now. I'm afraid of going too fast and losing control over combos. That's perfectly fair. Perfectly fair. That's my favorite thing about Zaws, I think, is that you can customize them to like suit your how it feels to you, you know? So with the new polearm stance with Twirling Spire, the forward combo is going to do this, which is not as desirable. You don't get your slam as quick. You do get one at the end, like right there. And the back combo does this. You don't get a slam. But if you don't push forward or back and just spam, you get very quick slams over and over again. Slam, slam, slam. Now we got a bunch of tentacles going, yeah? Nice, right? So that's an easy one. That is also a good combo, and polearms are good. So you can do this on Legion. That's pretty good. They have good range. You can do this on Orthos Prime, you know. That's what I recommend. Let's go look at that Oma. Oh man, that cactus juice just goes right through you, let me tell you. Anyway, this stream has been going great, everyone. Thank you so much for being here for an inaugural YouTube-only stream. Let's look at my Oma. Again, my Oma is currently built for like a more general use thing. I do melee with this weapon. It's a very good non-conditioned overload weapon because it can have pure corrosive and very high status and still good critical chance. So this is a good weapon this weapon gets much better if you do not have conditioned overload. If you do have conditioned overload, this weapon doesn't benefit from it that much. So it still does benefit from it, but like basically every weapon benefits from it. But this weapon is better than most if you do not have conditioned overload. Streaming for a bit longer, then going out to dinner. To a new fish restaurant, a new seafood restaurant. So this is the Oma build that I use for general use. And again, Meito, even if you don't intend to use melee as your like focused thing, I still recommend that you use something like this. Like, all you have to do is attack, do 5 hits, and this mod is better than everything else. All you have to do is attack for a few seconds, and this mod is valuable. Like, I still recommend you use combo counter mods, even if you don't plan on using melee weapon that much. Again, maybe using utility is better, but yeah. Don't remember Oma's passive. It doesn't really have a passive. It's just when you... Here, I'll show you. When you do a ground slam, you get a very useful chain lightning. Lol, bye, Naruto777. You heading out early? Did I scare you? I'm not leaving yet. Have a good night if you're leaving. Actually, hammers and bow staves are really good for slam stances too. Staves in particular, the easiest combo is Flailing Branch, 4 hits, 3 of which are slams. That's another good one. Jay, the only thing I'd say about that is that, like, staves are just not that good. Compared to, like, you know, like, you use a polearm, you get way less slams, but on the other hand, like, you still get some slams, and it's actually a good melee weapon, you know? Like, Taipedo's good, you know, they're good staves. Zaw staves are good. So, as you can see, let's find some enemies. Hope my worm doesn't kill them. You get a chain light... Oh, not quite. A chain lightning, which will stun enemies, as you saw for a brief second before my worm killed them. The slam attack chain lightnings for stun in a very large area and does really good damage. See, there you go. You saw the chain. Didn't stun him because this is a capture target, but there you go. When's the next live stream? So, provided there is nothing wrong somewhere hidden with me streaming on YouTube alone. Again, my understanding is you're not supposed to stream like to Twitch and YouTube. If there is some sort of terrible hidden clause about you can't like ever stream anywhere else, even if it's not also to Twitch, I really don't think there is, but if there somehow is, I will let you know. I will make a video about that because I have some things to say about that if that's true. And I will, honestly, I might still do it anyway, some other weird way, because that's bullshit, honestly. But provided that that's not true, which I don't think it is, we're going to be doing this every Tuesday. We'll be going on YouTube instead of Twitch every Tuesday. I do usually stream on Twitch, and I stream about 5 times a week on Twitch. So if you're interested in that, definitely follow me on Twitch. That's in the description, and right before we leave, I will post my Twitch. And if you would like to keep watching someone play Warframe, I'm always hosting people on Twitch. So if you're interested, I got people. The Reaper, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Welcome to the stream. If you want to follow me on Twitch, here's my Twitch. In before my stream gets shut off for directing people to another website. Because that might happen. You're not supposed to do that. I don't really care, but you're not supposed to do that. Bam. Okay. Yeah, so definitely try that. If you're partnered to, or make monetized content, it does break terms of use. But just to be clear, Nos Gaming, it breaks terms of use even if the stream is totally unrelated to Twitch. We're not streaming on Twitch right now. We're not on Twitch. This is just an isolated YouTube stream. Anyway, everybody don't worry about this. This is my business. I'll handle that. Anyway, that's my OMA. That's why I would recommend the OMA. Some other utility melee weapons. Tell the person who was just in your room that it was probably Kate. You could also use a gun. Guns. Something that I really enjoy and a lot of people recommend is the Sarpa with Healing Return. Redeemer with what's that mod called? Energy Channel. Yes. This will add 200 bonus damage to each pellet, leading to a massive damage boost. If it's isolated, you're all good. Good to hear. I will still have to check on my own, but I think a lot of the people that have been bringing this up are unclear that I'm not multi-streaming. Thank you so much for like communicating about that. I don't wanna sound blunt and make you think I'm mad at you. I appreciate any information people want to share. I just don't want to stress out chat. That's all. Thank you for talking with me about that. One problem with this build could be much better if there was a better way to utilize the mod space available. But in its current state, this build is overcapping on elemental damage really, really badly. And I have not really found a good way to fix that. One possibility is that you can use condition overload, sort of, if you can add some conditions ahead of time. But you kinda can't. Another possibility could be combo counter mods, but I do actually sort of have an idea for this like gunblade, like gigantic explosion of damage thing. But it's kind of janky. I'll tell you. So, Ash, right? Ash with his 4 does give combo counter ticks, right? And it does take effect. The combo counter does help. So you could build up your combo counter a lot a different way, and then have the Redeemer shot take advantage of that combo counter. It seems a bit janky, but you could do it. I don't know. Also, 5% crit chance, it's not impossible to scale that up. It's kind of insane. If I'm making an Eidolon Hunter Chroma build, what's the best self-damaging weapon? You use the Prisma Angstrom, but I've heard of using Hiku with concealed explosives or using Glaive. Glaive is the best. Specifically, the Serrata is the best. So, Gatos.exe, let me explain. Let me explain. So, a lot of people say Hiku, but I disagree because you're not doing it in a single hit, which means sometimes your Hiku throws will... Anyway, they have to go through your shields. Let's like deconstruct this and make some space and talk about it. So there are a couple things to consider. Let me answer some other questions first, and then we'll get into a discussion about this because it's important. How long are you going to be streaming? By the way, Inkiller, welcome back. And Taoist, hello, welcome back. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the YouTube stream, which is different from the Twitch stream. So, how long are you going to be streaming? Not much longer. Probably another 20 minutes or so. We'll just answer questions and hang out. Technically, there's a really interesting way to multi-stream using both platforms, and it can bolster views on both sites without breaking the terms of either site. Interesting. But I'm pretty happy with the current setup. Anyway, so for Chroma, there are some considerations. Hiku concealed explosives is can be good because I believe concealed explosives ignores the damage bonus you get from Vex armor, which means even though a Hiku with concealed explosives can't charge up your Vex armor's damage in one throw, subsequent throws won't kill you because they don't get the partial extra damage that you're giving yourself. The reason that you want to use an explosive weapon at all is so you can self-damage yourself and get your Vex armor's damage, and your Vex armor's damage comes from taking health damage. So one advantage of using something other than Hiku with concealed explosives is that you can run toxin damage, and toxin damage ignores shields. So you can charge up your stuff underneath your shields, and then you haven't lost your shields, which is nice, and you can do it in one go. So it can be faster too. So there's that. The reason the Serrata is so good is because the Serrata does pure toxin damage, and it's a glaive. So you can hide it in your melee slot. Hello, Serrata. As you can see, it is a pure toxin damage glaive. Glaive throws can do self-damage, so you can throw it at the ground at your feet, and as long as you calibrate the amount of damage on it correctly through testing, you will be able to fully charge your Vex armor in one throw with the Serrata. And then you have your melee slot. It's a Master Rank 3 weapon. This is in the Infested, the Biolab of the Clan Dojo. Let's go look at it. So that's a really good choice. I think that overall that is the best option, and I actually have been meaning to make one, so let's go take a look at what it costs. But it doesn't really matter, and one of the reasons I used Prisma Angstrom is because it's not that good for it. I just wanted to illustrate that you don't really need a specific weapon. It's not like it's not a synergy specific to a type of explosive weapon. I wanted people to focus on how it works, like what you're doing, instead of like how you do it, so to say. Oh, the materials for this aren't bad at all. So again, just to look at these real quick. You got 2500 cryotic. If you're not me and you have actual amounts of cryotic, that's nothing. Nothing amounts of plastids, 1 Forma, just like other dojo weapons, and 4 mutagen masses. The way you should get mutagen is mostly not by building it with these blueprints, because it's very rare to get mutagen samples. I actually have some, so I'm going to build 1, but it's much better to do invasions for them, which I'll show in just a sec. Hopefully there'll be one up. I'm late to the party. What's up, Sandy? Hello! We're about to stop streaming for the day, but we will be streaming tomorrow on Twitch. Let me start building that mutagen mass real quick. Boop. Antkiller real life calls. I cannot change my real life plans for stream plans. But I will be streaming tomorrow, and it will be later, so I hope that you enjoy it. I stream plenty. Don't worry about missing out on one stream. Okay, invasions are here, and they often will have mutagen masses as a reward. Fully built mutagen masses. That is a really, really good way to get mutagen masses, because farming mutagen samples takes a really, really, really long time. And you need a lot of them for some types of clan research. It's not that uncommon to see an infested outbreak where one of the rewards is 2 mutagen masses for running the mission 3 times. So, like, let's say we were going to do it, which we're not. It's an exterminate, you know, like 3 runs of this and it might change to something else. And you get 2 mutagen masses. That's a much faster way to get them, much more cost effective. Farm your clan components this way. So I would do that. And then you can get the Serrata. What's a good mid-late game weapon? Oh my god, there are so many. Literally, there are not that many weapons that are not mid-late game weapons. Be a little bit more specific. What category of weapon? Do you have a good Astilla build? Yes, I do. So it doesn't exactly matter. I could use a regular Angstrom or a Serrata. Yes, that's all totally fine. You could use an Ogress, or you could use Tonkor. I wouldn't recommend that, but you can. You could use the Tsar. I definitely don't recommend that, but you could. You could use the Lens. I really don't recommend that, but you could. There you go. I'll trade you a vaulted weapon for 40 platinum. Stop advertising on my stream, please. Also, Dance Off from Troper37. Got you. Lovely. Congratulations on getting your promo pants. 1 charge throw charges Vex enough to wreck Terrorless Face. There you go. Since I'm fairly new, do you have a regular streaming schedule? Like a certain time of day? Yes. This time of day is very consistent. Between like afternoon or evening Eastern Standard Time is very consistently when I stream. If I stream another time, it's usually only a little earlier or a lot later. But I almost always start around this time. And I always announce my streams on Twitch, so if you follow me on Twitch, which is in the description, or just check, Twitter, or just look at my Twitter. I'll always have tweets about when I'm going to go live as early in advance as I can have them. And I also do that on Discord. I always do a notification when I'm going to go live on Discord. Thanks so much for the follows on Twitch, people. Thanks for the cross-pollination. I love it. Sweet clan person. Great. Oh, okay. How can you self-damage with Serrata? So you're gonna throw it at your feet with power throw on, and it will explode and deal damage to you. That's how you do it, right? Everybody make sure I'm not saying something wrong. Pumpkin Chroma, why not? I need a good late game weapon that can 1 to 3 shot level 100 to 150 level enemies. Tigress Prime. Tigress Prime. Why the hell not? 1 Forma. This build can kill absolutely everything. If you want a version that does not use this janky quad shot thing, even though it is technically better, use this instead. This will kill just everything. Like, just goddamn everything. That's a suggestion. Another one is Strun Wraith. Is a fantastic, fantastic suggestion. This build will kill goddamn everything. Let's see. The Baza does a pretty good job with Hunter Munitions and Viral and Argon Scope. This is very precise, very reliable. Power Throw just does Punch Through. Lucy, so, yes, it says it just says Punch Through. On Glaives, Punch Through, for some reason, I don't know, don't ask me, Punch Through creates an explosion when the Glaive hits a surface. So, there you go. Yes, need me to link a build. You should, that'd be helpful, sure. My Astilla has a Riven on it, unfortunately. But it's basically this. I like fire rate on this weapon, it's not necessary. It's probably inadvisable. There you go. Again, just basic mods. You can go for crit or not. It's alright. Definitely go for some status. If you're gonna put elements on it, I would do dual stat elements. It's got great status. You can build literally anything on this gun and it will do good. Literally, this is just like splashy glass shards with aids on them. Like, it's gross. Basically, shotguns OP. Shotguns are really good, but the boss is not a shotgun. It's an assault rifle. Another good weapon is Sybaris Prime. That's not going to kill in, like, you asked for 1 to 3 shots, which is pretty fast. This is not going to kill in 1 to 3 shots, but it'll still kill people pretty fast. The good shotguns are very good, exactly. Is there any way to get Strun Wraith anymore other than buying from their players? Yes. The components for Strun Wraith drop from invasions. Rarely, but they do. So the same place I just showed you for like mutagen masses, one of those rewards can be Strun Wraith parts. That's how you get it. I got most of it from there and it didn't take that long. It took like a week or 2 of camping it, and I got a little lucky, I think. So you can buy it from other players for not that much, or you can farm it from invasions. You're gonna have to wait a while. Awesome. Well, Ravenran, I appreciate you being a staple in the community. It's been fun having you so far. Automatic Shot, hi, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Sorry to answer this for like the 6th time on stream, but if I have a Twitch, how do I get those pants points? So, Jordan, when I'm streaming on Twitch, you just watch the Twitch stream and you get them passively. Because people are missing out on them because I'm streaming on YouTube, I want to make it up to the people that are collecting points. So I made a promo code that I put in my Twitter and my Discord. And if you send me the promo code and your exact Twitch username, I would be happy to give you some pants to compensate you for supporting the YouTube stream. But normally, all you have to do is watch the Twitch stream. 2 questions. Why is Synod Gamicore so bad? Why does it take so freaking long to kill Eidolons? Neither of those things are true. Synod Gamicore is really good. It just has terrible ammo economy. It does a lot of damage while it's dealing damage, but it doesn't deal damage for very long. Is this build right? Not really. It should have crit mods. That's all that's missing. I don't think I have enough space. But you also don't really need to be shown. I'll do the best I can. You do want crit mods. It does have good crit stats. And this does very good damage. The problem with this is you don't get good armor stripping, and you get terrible ammo economy. Usually, when you have terrible ammo economy, you get really good armor stripping, and this is one of the only weapons that does not have that. If you can deal with the armor, this weapon does absurd damage for a very short period of time on one target. So, you know. But yeah, just run crit and flat elements. I mostly wouldn't run status. Gas can be okay. It also suffers from kind of an unfavorable damage type of magnetic, but it's fairly strong. It's all right. You're not bad. It's not good in the ways that other good weapons are usually good. So it's a bit unfair. That's all. You're not bad. It's fine. Super build, got you. My super is a little bit screwy right now, but I got you. Something like this. My Sentinel has all the mods. There you go. Get Corrosive Dual Stat, get Entropy Burst. If you don't have Entropy Burst, I wouldn't use the super at all. This has 20% status chance. It's additive status chance. That means, so like if you look at this weapon on no mods, it has 5% status chance. If you add Entropy Burst, it goes up to 25% base status chance, which makes this weapon have crazy status. That will not get affected, as far as I'm aware, by High Voltage and Malignant Force. So it's okay if you don't have them and you want to use dual, like flat elements instead. But it's not really a big deal. It's still good to have, like, the 10% more status you get is good because this weapon's output is so high. But Vigilante Armaments and Split Chamber will increase your status output by a lot by giving you extra instances of that base 25% status. Heavy Caliber, this weapon is already not very accurate, so I recommend you just spray. The magazine is gigantic, so it's not a big deal. Vile Acceleration, the magazine is gigantic, so it's not a big deal. And the only thing this weapon is really doing is doing an absurd amount of corrosive procs over a fairly large area. So, there you go. Super build. Okay, why does it take so freaking long to kill Eidolons? It does not. If you have an amp that is not the basic amp, and you're in a group of 4, then it should be pretty quick. You can get 10 kills in a night without doing anything like super exploity if you're really, really on point. It's hard. I haven't done it, but you can do it. And I was very able to casually get 4 kills a night by pulling viewers from the stream. Just by having people run like Trinity and, you know, Rhino or Chroma or whoever to deal a lot of damage to the limbs, and everybody having an amp that's like, okay, not the basic amp. Having a Volt to give you more amp damage is nice, is not necessary. Those things will speed it up a lot. Once you get used to it, it's not too bad. We'll kill Eidolons on a stream in the near future, and hopefully I can show you. It's good. You get some progression. It's good that it seems long at first, and then it's like, oh, it can be fast. Like, I think that's good. Lovely. Okay. Oh, that would be issue 2 non-basic amps. Yeah, well, I don't think it's the end of the world to like start with your basic one and then just get a group, you know, because you can just get carried for the beginning part. If you need help getting Quill's rep, I got you. I will help you. Eidolon Killer Vectis Prime build. Other than the Lanker with a Riven, the only sniper I have is a Vectis Prime with a Switch promo. You don't have to use a sniper rifle in particular. You can use a whole bunch of weapons. Again, in my video on doing this, I showed the Buzzlock, because this weapon with its lock-on mechanic can... Oh, this build is like slightly wrong though. Anyway. I'm not going to replace all those, you know. You can see what they are. So, this build, with its lock-on beacon mechanic, does a crazy amount of damage and can easily take care of the limbs in about 1 or 2 seconds. And the advantage of it is that you can tag the limb while it's not vulnerable and you're still burning down the shields. And then no matter where you are, if you're not close to it, if you're not far from it, if you don't have good line of sight, you don't know where it is, you don't want to aim down sights, you're bullet jumping to avoid attacks, you can just hit the fire button and flail your mouse and the bullets will home in on the limb as long as you aim vaguely up, and you'll kill it. I think this is a cozy and really fun weapon to kill the Eidolon with, even though it's not really necessary. You can use any sniper rifle with any normal build, just build crit damage. You can use Tigress Prime built for not status. Just anything built for not status will do just fine damage. Nell is an option. Rubico is broken, etc. There's lots of options. Anyway. He doesn't cover how they do it, but they do. Yeah. There is... TGDM does have the video with 10 kills a night if you want it. I have the meta amp. I named it Hoi Hoi. And I still have to get used to using Chroma. Well, you don't have to use Chroma. You can use Rhino. Rhino Roar will do just fine. You can use Mirage. Her clones combined with Standing in Light, which you can get by going to the spotlights in the Grenier camps. Her clones with Buzzlock and Light, a source of light, will do very respectable damage to it, pretty much as Rhino or Chroma. The setup is just different. Rhino does a little less damage in my experience, but the setup is much easier. You just have to roar, you don't have to self-damage. Etc. Anyway, there we go. Okay, I think that's about it. I'm gonna go for the night. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to people that used my promo code to support the stream on YouTube and also got some free currency. Just thanks for being here. Thank you to the super chat person before. That was a really generous $5 from Wow Rude. I get more of that money than I would if we had been on Twitch, so I really appreciate it. The only drawback of streaming on YouTube is I don't get paid like anything, potentially, except maybe through ads, which is okay. I'm doing this because it's fun and because I want to talk to this community, but the fact of the matter is it's not going to keep me fed. But thanks to that donation, it will keep me a little fed, so I appreciate it. This will become a stream archive, so if you want to watch anything you missed or just use anything as reference, this will be a stream archive. This is going to be a way to put stream archives on YouTube without having copyrighted music or something, because I'll just make them so they're suitable for YouTube from the beginning. So if you want to rewatch any of this, it'll be a video. I think that's it. You should totally follow me on Twitch. Again, my Twitch is here. Streams most days of the week. There. Streams Tuesdays. Here. Thank you all so much for your support. I had a really good time. I've never streamed only to YouTube before. And this was awesome. There was a ton of you here. I really appreciate the support. Thanks for being the starting point for my channel. We've taken off on Twitch too, thanks to that support. And YouTube is doing very well as well. And I'm gonna go get some damn seafood. So I'll see you all next time. Again, we are gonna make this a regular thing, streaming on YouTube on Tuesdays. But aside from YouTube Tuesdays, we will be streaming mostly on Twitch, and I stream around this time every day. Not every day, but like most every day. So I'll see you there. Goodbye. And again, if you want to watch more gaming, my Twitch is hosting my friend Gur, and she's playing other games. So if you want to watch more gaming content, you can check out some of my friends as hosting targets. I'll see you all later. Thanks for being a great audience.